your blood back! First, we get the buzzards off our back! Sooner or later, someone pushes back.
Where is she taking them? Where are they?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Let's get ready to rumble!
Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Mad Max Muppets Drawn and Quartered. Why on earth are we doing Mad Max Muppets? Because I saw that video on Twitter today. I thought it was awesome. So let's just bring up some people. Sorry, I'm eating. I just got off a Shad's show and I had zero time to do anything. So I'm having myself a delicious summer sausage. In the meantime, I'm going to allow Jerkmonger to pop up here and say hello.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm coming on live here, preparing myself to draw puppets.
Excellent. Also with us here tonight.
Oh,
I'm gonna unmute. I can't unmute him. Kevin Sharpity Sharp. Still working on last week's food.
Well, I just figured I'd doodle a little bit while we're all talking and stuff. Try to add a little something to it from last week. I don't know. There's something there. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something there.
Right on. Still waiting for any of the mats to show up. But here we also have one doomed rabbit.
Hey. That's the first time I've seen that. I thought we might be doing the monkey thing, actually. But yeah, doing Muppets. That's cool, I guess.
What's the monkey thing?
The Myth of Wukong, that new game.
Oh,
I saw you did a video about it earlier, you see. So I
did. Oh, I thought about it. But then I already had this video.
That's fair. That's fair. It just means I gotta search the internet now for Muppets and Mad Max.
That's right. Also here with us tonight, the sisters. I don't know. I was going to say something witty, but I ran out of gas. Melissa and Amy Lester.
The Sisters Grimm.
The sisters Twisters. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're glad we're here. It looks like we've got one of the mats in chat, at least.
Yeah.
What?
And
yep.
Matt, what are you doing?
Hi, Flying Saucer.
He's at Chick-fil-A. Of course.
Wah, wah.
Why,
and with no further ado and even less respect, Herman. Call me Jeff.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
One of these days, he's just going to get sick of me beating on him verbally. Or maybe he's just not here. It doesn't make any difference.
Hi, Rabbit. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Elliot. Hi, Kevin.
Hey,
Uh,
it's a jab.
Wow, I feel left out.
Mike.
You see what I'm doing here? This is the Muppet dance.
Oh yeah. And if you wave,
Very special guest.
So, are we doing Mad Max puppets or just puppets of
Mad Max
anything?
Muppet.
Yeah, because I had
Oh,
other
Muppet.
ideas. I was thinking about like Muppet versions of like Indiana Jones, Muppet versions of Superman. I have a whole idea for Superman. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome.
well, no one, you know.
But I
Really?
guess Mad Max
what we're
it
doing?
is.
Hey,
don't
look, I'll leave it to the chat. If you guys want to do Mad Max Muppets, let me know. If you guys want to do Muppets galore, let me know in the chat.
No, do the Muppets Mad Max. I just don't know much
sure,
about Mad Max.
now. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see.
No, I mean, whatever. I was just saying that was my first idea, and then I got
Just stomp all over Elliot's,
my heart.
inspiration. But that's okay.
Break my heart.
Well, the only point I was just going to make is like we did the Furiosa just a few weeks back, and
Dude.
you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
but Mad Max Muppets would be a better movie than Furiosa.
Yeah, wouldn't it though?
I
After I,
didn't even
saw
watch
that,
Furiosa.
So
after I saw that AI abomination, I was like, man, that would be a pretty cool thing to see.
right?
Wow, that's scary. Boy, is that entertaining.
It looks like our future with Muppets.
It'd make for great, like if you were doing real Muppet puppets, like dressed up like that, and then you have that stuff like in the background, like green screen them with AI stuff, dude.
And then the big villain is a person called the Giggler.
Oh,
Looks an awful lot like a
ah,
certain former vice president.
certain VIP.
Okay.
I see. Jeff's trying to drag us into the political realm.
I like it.
Do you want me to go back on Star Wars again?
No. All right. So Drake says Mad Max Muppets, and nobody else had an opinion. Should I make a poll? Or should
Yes, you should make a poll.
Keep it Mad Max, man. We'll do Mad Max. I'll do Mad Max.
All right, we'll do Mad Max.
Yeah.
Mad Max
Yeah.
Muppets.
Yeah.
It is. And I mean, think of all the different characters you could do from all the different Mad Max movies.
You to be perfectly honest,
puppet.
I know very little about Mad Max after all. I've only seen
Road
I've
Warrior.
only seen that partially.
You what?
I don't like dystopian future movies.
Well, give it a couple of years. It won't be dystopian anymore.
I know, it'll be normal.
We're rolling right up on it.
Well, the first Mad Max isn't really that like that.
It's not. That's right. Oh man, we're gonna get into this argument with freaking Costin tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
Once-
Just
One Soda wants to know where you can see that video.
focus on the Muppets, not
on
the
YouTube, I think.
as far as discussions goes. Focus on the Muppets, not the Mad Max.
Let's just say. Oh, go ahead.
I've heard that Mad Max takes place in Australia. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So, like, if the post-apocalyptic thing is like too much of a downer, maybe you could do Muppets something else Australian. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm just gonna do something else. Muppets.
Like Muppets Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That could work.
I'm gonna do a Muppet version of Kermit making the Mad Max movie from behind the camera, going.
Okay. That could work.
So Kermit is
Miss
now
Piggy
George
going.
Miller.
Well, some of the designs
Yes.
are pretty cool. I mean,
My
Chris
uncle's
Hemsworth-
name is George Miller. I wonder if it's him.
Really?
Is he talking like this, mate?
No,
Mike knows a lot of
Then no.
people. He lets
he's
us know
also
every
not
week.
from Australia.
Is George Miller from
Oi.
Australia?
He
But
did
he
get
could-
his life saved by a tornado. I've told
Good
that
eye, Mike.
story.
That's a great
All
story.
right, we'll
Good
wait
eye,
for
Mike.
Costin to show up here so we can start if he's going to get home in time.
What about Weldon?
I don't know what happened to
See-
Weldon.
You see my drawing? See my drawing of,
Which one?
of the guy, flying kid?
Oh yeah, let's
What do you
go.
think about my? What do you think
Ah,
about
it's cute.
Oh, look how beautiful that is.
Oh, well done. Not well done, but well done.
that? Ha! Well, then,
I like the rendering on the face.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
yeah, I'm practicing something new here. I
No.
did this. This is I forget the name of this actress. She was in a movie called Cobweb, a horror movie. This guy looks pretty cool. This guy's cool. Look
I'll
at
go
this
look
guy.
it up.
This is a guy I was drawing the other day when we were talking about
Paladin.
yeah. I was like, oh, that's that guy. So then I
Yeah,
kept going.
Snow White. Is that
Yeah,
your Snow White?
That's my Snow White with the red butterfly, the apple. Then this is the Wicked Witch.
Would that be Lizzie Kaplan
Sure, I don't even know what that
as
is.
Carol?
So what do you think
the
about
big person on Cobweb? Main actress.
No,
on Cobweb.
no. She's the substitute teacher, the black lady.
Miss
She's
Divine.
Australian. Yeah, Miss Divine.
Cleopatra Coleman.
Yeah, isn't that a great name? That's her. That's supposed to be her.
Why is
It's
it so bloody
amazing.
hot in here?
Are these all digital?
Yeah. I'm experimenting with a new brush. I'm trying to make a micron pen brush that has the little the gaps. You know how sometimes you're doing a thing with a micron, it does that thing. This is pretty good. It's pretty close.
It looks like pen and pencil. It's amazing the texture it can kind of keep on that.
The only things I can't figure out how to make it like skip at the end, so I have to kind of break it up with the reverse. But that's still a cool effect, though. I'm trying to figure out how to make it so that it looks like you can do something with like a small micron or one of those Faber-Castell pit pens. I can convince if I can make Kev like, then I think it'll work.
Well, what?
Huh? What? Huh?
What are you talking about?
What? What?
I don't know.
What do you think about this brush? This brush I'm developing here.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's supposed to look like a micron pen. Doesn't it look like that?
Yeah, I think I could see why you. Yeah.
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of there. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep working on it then. I'm also
It's a digital tool. Why wouldn't you make a digital tool look more like a traditional tool?
That's what I'm trying to do.
But microns aren't traditional; they're markers.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're using jibber jabber, which is I've already identified how much I hate the jibber jabber.
Look, I have higher quality jibber and jabber.
You do have a higher level. I have to agree, but it's a little scurry.
More jabber than gibber, though.
More of that. Yeah, you're right. Jeff, you're right. Anyway, so you got to check that out, Jeff. You got to check out. You don't watch horror movies, though, right?
Yeah, I do.
No.
You got to check out Cobweb. What you think?
I'll have to go check that out.
It's not great, but it's very interesting what they did. There is some interesting twisties. I was like, oh, look at that. They did a little tricky trick. Uh-huh.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway,
Plus, that Weldon's asleep.
Could be. Or Dirty Dancing.
He's in his grilled chicken coma.
All right, you know what? That's
Cosmo. I'm sorry.
It's 7:15. Let's just go ahead and start the clock, even though Cosmo's not here yet. You have till 9:15 to get this illustration. Oh, okay, 9:16, 7:16 of Mad Max Muppets. However, that strikes your fancy.
All right, time for Muppets.
There you go.
The kid flying. Let's have fun.
Channel your inner Kermit.
Oh, here's page 48. Elliot.
Oh yeah! Wow, dude, that looks awesome.
What do we got? Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, wow.
That looks great.
This is the speech. The speech.
Plenty of space there for the bubbles.
Let's go. Da, da, da.
Hey, is that Kirby in there? What in the chat?
Yes, JD Kirby.
JD Kirby. I'm here to learn to draw. Yes, sir.
Keep practicing.
Oh, he's saying he's on Draw Comics like a pro by himself. Yeah, we're all on Blacklist Universe if you want to join the chat in the chitter chatter. The chat chatter too.
Welcome on, Matt. Becky.
Chitter chatter.
Passengers got home, sitting up there, anything. All right. So let me Yeah, page 48, man. That's like getting a whole book done, except for there's 144 pages.
That's cool. The way you managed to use him to be like separate the paneling. It's like he's standing there, and then there's a separate panel of them, I guess, in the room together.
Yeah, I was hoping that wasn't going to be too confusing, but I think it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, I guess it works.
Tee-hee.
Wrong side, good girl.
Like he's
All
like Ant-Man. He grew really large.
Yes.
You know what I was watching today on YouTube?
Tell us.
So I've been on this kick. I've been watching reruns on Prime of the old Sid and Marty Krofft show, Land of the Lost. Which we should do a Land of the Lost episode Wednesdays. That's one of my favorite things in the world right now.
Nice.
And one of the things that, but it also identifies some of the other shows I didn't even realize. I forgot because I some of them I didn't see. But I'm really fascinated with. There was an episode on their YouTube channel for Sid and Marty Krofft's YouTube channel for Bigfoot and Wild Boy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the greatest thing ever.
Bigfoot and Wild Boy. That sounds.
It is the most retarded thing I've ever seen in my life. And I love it. I love it. It's perfect. It's no wonder I loved it as a kid because I'm a little dumb as a kid. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it's really cool because it's perfect like children's stuff, you know, for like modern. I don't know if it's for modern day, but if you can get them early on, man, it's so fun. Like the plot was super basic, like ultra basic. Good guy stop bad guy while somebody's scared tries to stop you. Let's go. And that's all it was. It was awesome. And the guy was dressed up, and you could see that there was I can't tell which came first. I'm sure $6 Million Man came first. But they were using because I know why I was confused about it when I was a kid. I thought that was the same Bigfoot as the one in the $6 Million Man.
Nah.
Because when he would run, they did him in slow motion, and they did the pseudo. Dude, it was awesome. Anyway, you guys don't care.
I need to get a reference for this car.
I haven't seen the show, but it does sound like fun. And you said it's on YouTube?
Yeah, if you just look up, there's one. I only noticed the one. If it's called a full episode of Bigfoot and Wild Boy. It's 1970. It came out, I think, in 77 or 78. So
I seem to remember that show.
When you see it, you're gonna go, "Oh yeah," and because I remember it, but very vaguely. It was one of those because it turns out that of all the Sid and Marty Krofft shows, Land of the Lost was one of the few ones that, if anything else, that had more than one season. It had like 3 seasons.
Yeah. And
the guy that was in the last season that replaced the father, who as the uncle, was the white guy from the TV show of Planet of the Apes. And I was like, dog, I remember that. Dog, I remember that. Anyway, I didn't catch that stuff till later though. I was born in 73, so I caught it, after the fact. But on the reruns and everything like that, I was like, yeah, that's what's up. But I remember. I vaguely remember the Wild Boy thing, and I remember the lunch. For some reason, I remember T-shirts or lunch boxes. One of those two. It was great.
Nice.
Oh, here it is.
I'm trying not to watch it with the sound on because I don't want to disturb anyone, but it looks like fun.
It's horrible, but like I said, it's horrible because it's very basic. It had a super basic plot, and the acting. So it was around the same time as you guys remember Almighty Isis and Shazam live action. It had the exact same vibes as that. So for me, now that I'm looking back at that stuff, I've been watching documentaries on all these things. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, that's like my whole childhood was all those shows. That's how I learned how to play with my friends. How you float in space came from that. I was, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. Is this under fan art? I guess so.
Alpha Proto says, I like Lone Star's new shirt.
Well, there you go.
Thank you. Yeah, that's well, you'll have to get issue 3.
Thank you, Bob.
King Bob.
Bob. Oh wait.
Well, he's got to get a clean shirt once in a while.
Well, he gets his back. He gets his costume in a certain way at the end of issue 3. Spoilers.
I
issue
don't
three is
know
very late.
anything about it.
It's you know,
It's not really a
you'll
spoiler.
get it.
Jeez.
It's not a spoiler because
You didn't really say anything. You just...
yeah, that's true. Fair enough. Not a spoiler.
Unspoiled. There you go.
There you go.
Despoiled. Oh wait.
Mm.
Preserved. Like fabulous beef jerky.
Spoiled.
There you go.
Wait, what?
Juan Soto wants to know if that's a Shelby Cobra, Mike.
Juan Soto. No, it's Interceptor.
Does it have a spoiler? That's a car thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Car joke.
Spoilers on the back. Well, yeah, it does have a spoiler.
Spoiler.
Actually,
Spoiler.
no. Spoilers are on the front. Those are the things down at the bottom.
What?
What?
Spoilers, I believe, are the
No, dude.
ground effects on the bottom.
No,
The thing in the back is the fin.
it's a spoiler. What makes you think you know anything about cars?
I don't know.
Making it up as you go along.
Research.
He has one, I'm sure.
I've had several.
Doesn't he? Takes the bus.
Cars?
He's a bussy.
And the air
Spoiler?
intake is called the scoop.
Scoop.
I prefer the scooch.
Scoop, 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 scoop,
The
doop,
scooch.
doop,
Move everything just a little.
doop, doop.
That's how I move around town. Barely.
Scooch. Just scooch.
Anybody do any shows lately?
Yes.
How'd it go?
Well, there were 2 customers there, and I managed to sell to one of them.
Oh, that's a very quiet show.
Hey, man, that means you sold to 50% of the customers there.
Yeah.
That's true. That is
That's
true.
pretty good.
That's a quite a
Yes.
conversion rating.
You guys count like Democrats.
I say 2, I meant 2 million.
Hell!
Oh,
So you sold to like 1 million of them. That's
Yes.
great. 50%.
dang, can I borrow some money, Jeff?
No, it's all tied up in campaign finance.
Oh, wow.
That's odd.
I'll tie it up in more books. I got to buy more books now. Roughly 2 million of them.
Right, because you just sold 1 million. So gotta
After-
replace those. The big shows.
After I heard Tim Pool explain the capital gains stuff, I just wanted to cry. I said, "Oh, forget it. I'm losing my house, everything."
That's not going to pass.
Yeah, it'll never pass.
If
It's
Kamala,
Well, I think there's probably too many people in Congress that actually know what capital gains are.
There's too many people in Congress that make too much money off of capital gains,
Exactly. Like the
as
bartender?
well as their wealthy donors.
Hello, Matt Cossin.
Man.
Hello.
So how's that Chick-fil-A?
Crunchy. And tasty.
Crunchy Chick-fil-A.
Did you get barbecue with it?
Yeah, what
They
sauce
got-
do you get for your Chick-fil-A?
Zesty buffalo.
Nice. I like to
Nice.
mix that with the real sauce, the regular sauce.
Yeah, that's what I got both those.
It's been forever. How are you?
Oh, how are you?
Oh, we're doing great. Better hearing your voice, of course.
I'm drawing a bear in his natural habitat.
oh, these are the most.
Gibber says a front splitter is the area in front of the diffuser is the back lower. The spoiler is on the trunk.
Oh, the trunk, he says.
I could have sworn that spoilers were down at the bottom.
You
And that
could have
thing on
sworn,
the trunk
but
was a
you would
fin.
have sworn incorrectly.
You know, I still believe in Jeff.
I
And
believe
Drake
Jeff.
Thank
says,
you, Elliot. I
I
believe in you
believe Jeff is
too.
wrong.
and Drake says this car is a Sheldon Quoba. Love that stuff.
Cobra.
Cobra.
It's not a cobra.
Sheldon Cobra.
Drake
Uh,
Tungsten says, "Spoiler alert!" Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. Thank you for that obvious joke.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. You
Okay,
gotta learn-
Royce.
It's all because I just spent 2 hours with Royce.
And Shad. That was funny.
That was a fun stream.
What are they talking about?
Who?
The downfall of Star Wars.
Yay!
Primarily, yeah. That was most of the conversation.
I think they said they're not redoing the Acolyte show.
That's right. That's why it's fun.
Yay!
They'll start making good shows.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Learn from their mistakes? What? Mommy?
Yeah, that's not their policy.
No.
I don't know. I've been hearing some things.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah?
Have you really?
Did you hear that they ended up dropping that fight against the guy that lost his wife to the
Oh, my gosh.
so they ended up accepting something to pay them, I guess, some sort of settlement. They were going to try to fight that when they argued. Well, on our thing for Disney Plus, you gave up your right to sue us for food problems. What? You shouldn't have said that. That was one of their arguments, was that they had some sort of disclaimer in their rights for their what do you call it? Their Disney Plus account. That supposedly there's some kind of the thing in there. You can't sue them for something. Like, no, man, that's crazy. That's really cheap.
Yeah.
Try again.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna go. That's not gonna fly well over the heartland.
No. Plus, the Disney Plus subscription has absolutely nothing to do with the restaurants in a theme park.
Because it says on there if you're there or the parks or something like that, it has some sort of weird disclaimer on there, and it's like, well, yeah, but that's the kind of thing that nobody reads, and it's funny. I wonder how long that's going to last, where people just keep using those type of things, and the judge is like, yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. It
can't
has to be legally sound. You can't say, and we are above the law.
I mean, the guy still lost his wife. That's still really sad.
Yeah. There's no excuse for that.
At least, Well, but to be fair though, it wasn't Disney's fault. It was that restaurant's fault. They don't own the restaurant. They just lease it to that company. But I've seen that one too, if I'm not mistaken. It's the one at Disney Springs. It's it's like an Irish pub thing.
Really?
And I've always wanted to eat there, so I just make sure I don't have allergies, so I don't die.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna die one day, but hopefully not from that.
Do you think they? Poor thing.
So my version of this Mad Max thing is Kermit became Superman after a nuclear radiated thing. He's super Kermit. That's all I got, Mike, man. That's all I got. Sorry.
Sounds good.
A mutated Kermit would be cool.
Yeah.
Right? But he's Superman. So that's the best I got for you guys. That's all I could think of. I don't know nothing about Mad Max beyond the general story. I mean, I saw Furiosa. I like that.
Uh-oh.
I liked it a lot, as a matter of fact. In fact, I'd say it's in my top 5, maybe even my top 3. No biting? Nothing?
Movies ever?
I'm waiting for some response. I'm hoping.
I was too busy posting.
Was it?
Also, we know it's not true. It can't be.
Was it better than anything done by Steven Seagal?
It's funny you should say that.
How do I draw that?
He's staying away from it, I guess.
That's fine.
He's learned his lesson. How does Kermit look? It's got the necktie thing.
So how's things going, Elliot?
Oh,
Well, the Kermit's looking pretty good.
it's going all right. It's going all right. Trying to keep it together, brother. I've been enjoying the witty banter in Mike's Twitter chat thing.
Oh yeah.
Not at all. I was pretty upset. It took me 30 minutes to catch up. Like, what's everybody talking about? I think it's funny. I'm going to call him out right here on Mike's channel. I think it's funny that Shearer likes to drum up some drama there. And then he doesn't want to come here. Some naked pictures of Trump. Weird.
Yeah, he dropped one about with Trump in his underwear.
Ah, it's creepy. I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, it's on his it's on his Discord.
Ah. See what's going on there.
Don't do that.
Way down at the bottom of, or nearly near the bottom of In the Ether.
Ah, the ether. That there's fun.
I feel like Janice would look pretty cool as a Mad Max type character. She's got kind of a funky vibe anyway.
Yeah.
All of those guys could be that. All the band members.
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah. Like Mr. Teeth?
And Electric Mayhem, yeah.
Yeah, everyone in Electric Mayhem.
Actually, the name of Electric Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really bad idea. I don't know why I picked this idea. Bad idea.
Kermit as Superman? That's a great idea.
I can't draw it. I don't know how to do that.
It's Super Kermit.
I don't know how
There
to
you
draw. I don't know how to draw Kermit.
That's looks good enough to me.
Did the wrong
I
thing.
needed an animation once of
Super Grover? Yeah, you did a Kermit.
Yeah. That's a long time ago.
Does anybody else hate that costume as much as I do for that new movie?
Superman? I don't know. I don't know if I've seen it.
I like
Which one
that
is it?
costume. It's the DC 52 costume. I don't like that
Oh.
costume. I remember thinking, oh, finally, they went back to the shorts and the trunks and they got rid of the turtleneck, the Nazi turtleneck. And no, I was wrong. They brought it back for the movie.
Where'd Mike go? Did Mike
Yeah,
play
the
that?
Coley Hamner, I think, designed that. I believe.
Yeah, well, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like it either. It's it looks like it's, especially the material. It looks like he's wearing a big old thick denim costume or something.
Yeah, he looks super uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Part of it is that, one of the things I like about Superman, even though I know it's a product of his time, the costume was, the design.
Holy crap, Gary Shipman's here.
Oh, hey.
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 Hey, everybody.
Hi, Gary. Thanks for saving us.
Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Wait. That's
Hello,
always on me, wasn't
Mike.
it?
Hello. I can't read that person's name. Call me Jeff. Oh, that's Jeff. Hey,
Yeah.
Jeff. There's Jerkmonger. Good to see you.
Hey.
Kevin. Good to see you.
Hey, Gary.
Rabbit. Does it say Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
And
There's
there's
one dude.
Melissa and Amy. Good to hear you.
Good to hear you
Thank
too.
you.
And Matt.
Hey, Gary.
How you doing, brother?
Also, Matt is here. He didn't hear my
Yes.
he didn't feel my digs.
Wait, did you say hi to me, Gary?
And of course, Mike.
Whatever. I see what's going on here.
I said you first.
I see what's going on here.
What's going on here?
Whose screen are we on right? Who are we looking at?
Elliot.
That would be Elliot's.
Elliot. He's doing the super
Yeah.
frog.
I don't know how to draw. I don't know anything about Mad Max, so I decided to go with something completely different. And Mike's mad at me, but he hasn't said it yet.
So what's the theme? Kermit?
It's supposed to be Muppets as Mad Max.
Mad Max
Muppets do
Muppets.
Mad. Oh, I see it right up there. Muppets.
Or you know,
But I'm gonna bring some destruction here in a second. Don't worry.
Bring it.
There's gonna be some
Mad
explosions behind
Muppet
him.
Max.
Some Kirby
mayhem.
crackle.
Yeah. Some Muppet mayhem. It's gonna be great.
Alpha Proto says, I enjoy Gary's guest appearances.
sure, it's always
It's nice when he shows up once in a while.
And keeps Mike in line.
No one keeps me in line, sir.
No one puts the baby in a corner. That's
didn't
right.
say
Yeah, I got it.
How you doing, Gary? Oh, he's muted.
Oh, no.
He's gone. Gary went to the bathroom. Sorry if you didn't.
It was
I'm
nice.
good. I'm just getting things set up. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Not like a
I
perfect-
was changing
It's okay.
screws on my air conditioner, which a pearl feels like it went out again. I'll be right back.
So yeah, this costume, I don't care. I feel like I was gonna say that one of the things I like about the costume, Superman's costume, I think classically, is that it resembles a I know it's supposed to be the circus strongman design with the trunks.
Originally, yeah.
But I like that, like an unintended effect is that the costume looks like it's smaller on him, like he's bigger than his costume. It looks like I like it especially when his sleeves are shorter than his, like he looks like it's too small on him a little bit, and the neck is really the crew neck is real, or scoop neck, whatever it is. It's real broad. No, it's a crew neck. I love that look on him because it makes him look like he looks like a mythological being. But when that outfit, he looks like he looks uncomfortably overdressed, and that's one of the things I thought when they first came out with that. I was like, man, that's a really poor. I know it's Jim Lee, by the way. Oh no, it's Colleen Humner. All right, well there you go. A lot
of the New 52 stuff. I thought Jim had designed it, but I think they had Cully design a bunch of them, like Green Lantern was, and a bunch of others.
Some of them weren't that different, but that one for Superman really bothered me a lot. Like it was hard to like really
With
appreciate
the collar and everything.
Yeah, he very
that was
authoritarian looking. He looked very Nazi. He didn't look very friendly at all. It's like, man, that's a rough look, just design wise. But
was not the New 52. Or was that Superboy, the one with just the T-shirt?
That was also a New 52 design. Yeah, I don't know who designed that, but
nobody designed that. It was a T-shirt.
I actually thought that was an interesting idea because I thought, oh, okay, I see. It's just him in a regular outfit, like he's the, like in Smallville, the red blue blur or whatever. I was like, all right, he doesn't have a costume. But it still didn't make any sense that he had an S on there, right? He had an S.
Right. Where would you get a Superman T-shirt before you were Superman?
Yeah.
Weird.
Was it a
weird
Smallville
choice.
shirt? Was it the Smallville?
I don't mind when they. No, like if you had the S from the Smallville High School.
Right. That's what I'm asking.
That would work.
I don't. Maybe,
course,
but I didn't.
Kind of throw some stuff into like when he becomes Superman. He's like, "Hey, how come you're using the logo from Smallville High?"
Let's see. How many people look like this guy from Smallville? Now in the
Clark fella from biology.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not me. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Yeah, so I don't know. That was one of the things I didn't care for.
Yeah.
So what is everybody's? I have an off-topic question. What is everybody's opinion of the movie Highlander?
I watched Highlander freaking 100 times when I was a teenager. Thought it was awesome, and then I watched it a few years ago, and I'm like, wow, this movie's terrible.
What? So your taste your taste degraded as you got older? It's supposed to get better.
No,
I just watched it
mean,
recently. That movie is insanely good.
I love it, but it's not a good movie.
It's not.
It's better than what I thought it was when I was younger. I appreciated it more now.
You
than
were
as a
retarded
kid.
when you were younger.
I was a connoisseur of film.
Yeah,
And
right.
I only end up being even more so. What the heck?
Terrible, dude.
How
It's
could you not
so
enjoy
bad.
it?
There's a lot of good ideas in it.
It's
It's just not.
Because
How
he's
could you-
Mike and he's a killjoy.
What the heck?
That guy.
man?
That
You
guy
must not
cannot
enjoy
act.
films at all, man.
Except for that man.
He can
If it-
suck. He
if
can
it's not
suck
realistic-
enjoyment out of anything.
If it's
He
not
barely speaks
realistic,
English.
I can't enjoy it.
It's true.
He barely speaks English. That was one of his lines in the
How
movie.
triggered Matt is. He's so triggered by me saying this song.
I like Shakespeare. That's the only
No,
way I
it
can
actually-
speak English.
It's
Actually,
a terrible movie.
Me and Bat have this going thing about debating on Highlander because I gave him such a hard time about him not liking it. So now we're going back and forth trying to debate each other on Highlander. Every time I ask him, he chickens out.
So who likes it and who doesn't?
I love it. He hates it.
Okay, well he's right.
Who's that?
Who is it? Who doesn't like it?
Bat sauce.
Bat.
Who?
This guy.
King Bob's friend.
Oh, poor guy. I feel sorry for people who can't enjoy films like that. It's like they're missing out on so much in life. It's like people who don't like chocolate. All right, I don't like bacon. It's like, wow, geez. I guess you can live life, but what kind of life are you living?
I liked it when I was young and dumb, and drank
I don't
a
even
lot.
know if you really did.
Well, you still look
No,
kind of young.
I still like it. I just don't think it's a good movie. It
How
doesn't have
could you like it and not think it's a good movie?
because it's like it's
come
just
on,
like
you
a-
can do that.
No,
yeah,
every movie I like, there's one I own. If I don't watch it more than once, I
yeah,
won't watch
and every movie you like is terrible. But I'm just saying,
Well, come
You
on,
like
I
all
said,
the
who
terrible
doesn't like-
movies, Matt.
You don't
That's
like
what you
fun
do.
movies. I guess doesn't really mean anything.
That's your whole thing. That's your whole modus operandi. It's your reason for existence. It's your raison d'etre. You freaking like bad stuff.
But what's bad? What's bad to you though? Is it just because
Things
it's
that
different?
you like.
It's different.
it's poorly acted.
It's not. It's not an
plot-
Oreo. It's not a
the
McDonald's cheeseburger. So I don't
the
like.
plot
Actually,
is
I would
real.
say it's compared to the Acolyte. You can't say that it's poorly acted.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
I mean,
no,
if you take
poorly
that to another level, that's what I'm saying. Is like in a world of the Acolyte, you're
In a
saying
world.
that's bad.
The best actor in there is Sean Connery.
Connery.
No, Clancy
his-
Brown.
Once
But
you
his
lose your
cat-
head, it's over.
Exactly. Clancy
Clancy
Brown
Brown's
is still playing a better version of the character he's supposed to play. I just love Sean Connery, and
Yeah.
but he's not a Spaniard, and he's certainly not an Egyptian Spaniard. He's nothing. He's just a Scot.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, it's just not.
He's a
it's not very-
Scot in a Spanish outfit.
He's the only Egyptian Spaniard with a Scottish accent that traveled and lived in Japan.
Yeah. See, it's just weird.
Those are easy to
you
find.
know?
That's what I'm saying.
He's a
You don't
mutt.
like weird.
He's a mutt.
You don't like weird. It's like weird. I don't know. It's weird. What
It
the
doesn't
heck?
make any
You're a comic
sense.
book artist. You're a comic book
well,
artist. What the?
you're right.
freak?
I'm drawing Kermit the Frog as Superman, but
Yeah, exactly.
my point is that at least it can look good. Doesn't mean it's a good idea, or vice versa. I'm just saying, man. It's just
Yeah, I think that is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, but I love it.
What do you love? The movie?
No, you're drawing.
This is
That
definitely
is the
stupid,
stupidest Superman Kermit I've ever seen, but I love it with
loves
all
it.
my heart.
Out of all the Superman Kermits I've ever seen,
but I haven't seen many, so that's not saying much, I suppose.
It's
But
adorable.
yeah, it's just not a very good movie. It's a cool idea. It's a much cooler idea than it was executed. That's all I'm saying.
I'll
think
say
they-
one
you
thing.
think they can make it
was
better
better
today?
than Highlander 2.
Oh,
do you think they
jeez.
can make it better today, though?
They're
Yeah.
family.
You think they can make
Yeah.
Highlander better today than the original?
No, could
Yeah.
Disney
really
make it
think they
better
could?
today?
1,000% they could.
The TV show was better than the movie.
You really believe that?
Yes.
You're handing off to Disney.
I
I
genuinely
didn't
did
say
not like the
Disney.
television show.
You said, could it be done better? Yes.
No, I said today.
Could
they
it be
make that
done
movie
better by
They
Disney?
couldn't. There's no way.
Well,
they
we're
could
gonna
do it.
find out.
You act like there's no freaking talented people in the movie industry.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting
Well,
it.
we are talking
you're
we are
incorrect.
talking current modern day.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill's is in the movie, the modern one. They're filming it. They're getting ready to
They're
film it.
making a new one.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, that'll be
It's gonna be
interesting.
crap.
Oh, geez, man, you just
It might be crap. He might be right. It may well be crap, but we'll have to wait and see.
And you might love it if it's crap, but
Yeah, if it's crap, you'll definitely love it.
Yeah, just like a little Furiosa.
Bad Sauce says you can make it better with $500 and a webcam.
You know what you cannot do is make a better soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know. Those guys sucked back in the day making that crappy music in the 80s.
What?
It was so stupid and cheesy with those
See, this is the
synthesizers.
false argument that Dawson does, and it
Didn't
gets.
just say Queen was crap.
It's a false
80s.
argument, man.
The 80s were crap.
Did you
I
eat?
didn't say the 80s were crap. I said Highlander was crap.
Exactly.
80s were crap. We all know
Carson,
it.
did you eat a bad chicken strip or something?
It's the waffle fries.
I just left a
I
bad
love the
taste in my
80s,
mouth.
Matt. I just don't idolize them the way you
Bad
do.
opinions. lead to
Idol
bad taste.
worship. That's you.
Bad taste.
Bad taste. Yeah. Like Chick-fil-A.
It's like
Bad
I don't
taste.
like it because it wasn't realistic.
Is in point.
It doesn't have to be
It was
realistic. It just
weird.
has to be. It has to make sense within its own context. And
What kind of
Well, a
sense
lot of-
does the guy get his head cut off, living forever, and only if his head's cut off? That doesn't make any
Well,
sense. Electricity come out
I
of
just
Bible.
identified the whole Egyptian debacle, and I'm telling you, that does not work well in that story. I still love the movie. I still love the ideas. I still like the general concept, but it's just not executed.
That's even worse.
It's a bad movie.
It's
That's
okay,
even
man.
worse.
You don't have to like everything just because it was from your childhood. Sheesh.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
You sound like you rode the yellow bus, the small bus, too much.
Well, it's not even his childhood.
I didn't like Top Gun.
You didn't like Top Gun?
No, I thought it was crap. When I was a
like
kid,
Top
I was like, why am I
Gun.
going to watch this like Days of Our Lives soap opera with jets? I'm like,
Well, that's what it
couldn't
was.
stand it.
That's
It
what
was like
was.
it was horrible,
You
and like
went- you went in-
all the
you
women
went
loved
in-
it.
You went in, of course they did, because it was a love story. You went in expecting
Action.
Steven Seagal.
you know,
He would have only loved it if he slept with a 18-year-old Asian girl.
There you go. See?
Rabbit.
Mike's getting it at least some of it.
oh wow. Yeah, well, either way.
Instead, we have to watch the that lady's
last-
a lesbian. You know that
But
that
that
lady's
last,
a lesbian now. The lady
yeah,
in
so
Top
my high
Gun,
school sweetheart, what's that supposed to mean?
she's a lesbian now.
Yeah, so
What
Favorite
the
Tom Cruise movie, Matt?
the love interest in the first Top Gun?
Yeah, she looks like a dude now, man. It's like, man,
Well,
it's pretty bad.
she's old and she's
Angry.
this is exactly the jibber jabber I was talking about.
Yeah. The Matt jibber jabber.
I just want you to know, most people I talk with agree with me.
Yeah,
Well, you need to get out of the insane asylum once in a while.
No,
I
it's just
agree.
that we enjoy fun movies. But you
Yeah, there was
think
a
it's
Oh my
weird.
was a
goodness,
fun
the
movie.
Phantom, these other people I talk to like the same thing I do. I can't prove it, but I'm going to just tell you about it.
It's
It's like,
95%
dude,
of the
It
population.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if you like it, that's all that matters, dude. You don't have to prove it to anybody.
It's okay if
That's
you're
what I'm
out of touch with
saying.
the rest of the reality of
But the
Matt
argument-
Austin, you have every right to be wrong. It's fine.
Exactly.
That's
And then
okay.
he throws in all these other people I talk
Maybe Furiosa 2 will like redeem your opinion. Oh wait, there's not going to be a Furiosa 2. Just like there's no
There was a
actual.
Furiosa too. Remember? It was Furiosa.
Oh, that's right.
According to you.
That's right. Furiosa Road and then Furiosa.
Right.
Furiosa.
Yeah.
Sure.
With the barefoot, like 90-pound women chasing away the bad guys on horseback when they're on motorcycle,
Yeah, in
Sure.
a world like that, you probably do have better
running for their lives.
better heel and sole of your feet texture for that kind of stuff. Of course you did.
Sure.
My son walks around in Florida on hot days and everything. Doesn't even affect him. He's been
Really?
walking barefoot all his life.
That's,
Yeah.
that's like Oklahoma. They walk around barefoot.
Don't try to join my bandwagon, buddy.
Hey, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just
I'm
saying that's what
dismantling your arguments forthwith.
That's what they do.
Down
So
with
Gary, what was your opinion of Highlander?
Back when it came out, I liked it, but I haven't seen it since.
You
I knew
sound
that
like
was
you're
gonna
talking
be
from the TNC.
That I'm what?
You're avoiding the jibber jabber.
No, I believe he didn't see it.
Matt's entire whether he likes something or not is based on his member berries.
Yeah, it's based on it. It's actually fun, man. It's like you're like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Member berries.
You know what else I thought was fun?
You guys say I don't like things. You guys don't like 90%.
You know what else I thought was
of
fun?
what we talk about.
The haunted house at Rye Beach Playland. It was the goofiest, like trash, goofy carnival ride ever. And then I grew up and I said, "Oh, that was terrible," but I have fond memories of it. That's okay.
Love it.
You know what, Jeff? You're not doing anything of value. Could you bring up like a list of 80s movies and let's just go through them and see which ones are actually good and which ones Matt likes?
Are we gonna watch all of them?
You don't want to hear your list of bad movies.
What?
Okay, so a movie that I did not like in the 80s, like I didn't like it at all. And then when I got older, now I own it. I love it. It's The Goonies.
Oh, really? You didn't
What
like
is
that?
what is
Yeah,
that all
I didn't
about?
like it either.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
one.
big
I love it
surprise.
now though.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Big
It's what-
surprise.
Right?
You know what I just watched that I
never
thought
watched
was
it.
really good?
Mhm.
I just watched this movie that everybody hated. It got really bad reviews, but I loved it. I thought it was really good. The problem was it was attached to the IP, and that's why I think it failed. Uncharted was actually a pretty good movie.
Oh, I like that.
But yeah,
With
but
Mark Wahlberg.
yeah, it was a good movie.
I enjoyed that movie too.
But it was.
I don't even know what that one
You know
is.
what? I have to change my mind now.
I know, right?
Okay. So these
in
are
the
the
world?
100 greatest movies of the 1980s.
Okay.
All right. We're drawing with our heads down, so you start reading.
Number 1, Raging Bull.
Actually, I never saw Raging Bull.
I've never seen it.
Didn't like it. Well, I own it on DVD, but after I watched it once and that was it.
Haven't seen it, won't watch it because of De Niro. Go ahead.
Number 2, E.T. to the Extraterrestrial.
Yeah, I loved it as a kid. I haven't watched it in a long time though.
I liked it
I
as a
would've-
kid.
yeah,
but
I haven't
not so
seen
much
it.
today.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
watch it.
in
They make
ages.
fun of me all the time.
I got caught. I got caught in the hype of it when it came out, and then when it came out on maybe I don't know, VHS or something, we watched it again. It was horrible.
Elliot? You gonna name the kid Elliot?
Yeah, exactly.
Which, by the
Yeah.
way, that was a movie from the 80s too.
Yeah,
Kids
I
made
wasn't a
that.
big fan after I seen it again.
That's why when the kids, that's why I don't like Reese's Pieces because that's a stupid movie. I
You were
do now, but-
you were Reese's Pieces traumatized because of that
Dude,
movie?
that's all the kids did. They called me Reese's Pieces. They always tell me to phone home. Stupid kids.
That's why.
Imagine having the last name of Potts. Anyways, number 3.
What would have been bad though, or good, is that if Elliot really was on the phone with his mom and then someone said, "What are you doing? Phoning home?" And he just happened to be phoning home.
I'm phoning your mama.
Man, you're giving Elliot flashbacks from when he was bullied in elementary school.
There.
hate my childhood.
By the time the stream is over, Elliot's going to need therapy.
I hate all of Matt Cousins' movies. All right, what's the next movie?
Number 3 is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's great.
You guys should like that one.
always.
Although there's been some really decent debunking of my understanding of that movie that I thought, wow, really? Yeah, I guess they're right. But I still like it.
I went and saw that with my friends for my 4th grade birthday.
Aw, good times.
Oh,
You should watch it again to see if you hate it.
I've seen it
What
many
is the
times,
debunking that
and
you
it's
heard
awesome.
about Raiders?
just the plot that there's no real story arc for Indiana Jones. He doesn't learn anything the whole movie. He learns
how to be awesome.
What are you talking about? He learns how to love Miriam
That's no.
when he
That's-
treated her like trash when she was 16.
That wasn't the point of the movie. That's
When she was
What-
having an affair with an older man.
why he was 37 years old. Yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
There's
Number
some major debunking right there.
number 4, Amadeus.
Oh, I
that's
love
good.
Amadeus. I just
That's
watched
awesome.
it recently again.
That explains a lot.
Bro.
Number 5.
Bro, Amadeus is awesome. What are you talking about?
I hated Mozart.
Wait. We need Matt's input. Let me guess. You never seen Amadeus?
No, I actually liked it when I saw it.
Oh, that's weird.
But it's been a long time since I've seen it.
It's weird.
Hated
'cause
it.
It's such a good movie.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Amadeus.
Why did you hate it, Elliot? What are you talking about?
I never saw it,
Oh.
but I wasn't interested in it either. So
You should watch it, dude. It's really good.
Yeah.
But it's about
Yeah,
Mozart.
take Gary's word for it. Don't take
It's about
mine.
Mozart. And
Yeah,
Mozart
don't listen to
sucked.
Mike. Listen to me.
That's what I said.
Like, who makes fun of you more, Mike or me?
What did you say,
Mike.
Jeff?
Mike definitely.
I said it's. I would like it, but it's about Mozart, and Mozart sucks. So
What?
it's true.
I didn't
okay.
see it because it looked European gay.
I didn't see nothing blew up.
Anyway, go ahead.
Number 5, Platoon.
Oh, I love it.
I love that one.
I liked Platoon. I don't know if I'd consider it one of the best movies ever.
Yeah, see, that's where you start to teeter again.
Actually, I prefer Full Metal Jacket, but that was a better film.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket. Was
That was more dark and not as not
Hello,
as fun.
that was Vietnam. Hello.
I mean, if we're doing Vietnam movies, I'd go with Stripes.
I would
Over
say it
here.
wasn't as fun.
Okay, number 6, Cinema Paradiso.
I did not
Nope.
see it.
I know that.
I've
Never
never
even
heard of that.
I've never heard of that.
I've heard of it. I just haven't seen it.
Cannonball Run. Oh, go ahead.
Cannonball Run was the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was 80s,
Yeah,
dude.
it was.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Cannonball
it was-
Run was like 81 or 82. And then the other
Was it?
one, the second one was 84.
Look it up.
Might even maybe as early as 80, but
Fact check.
I'm gonna go with Kevin on
I'm
this.
pretty sure because I just
It was
finished watching.
late 70s.
Kevin's smarter than all of us.
No, I'm not.
1981.
See?
All right, put
told
one on the
you.
board.
So
Put one on the board
technically,
together.
I
told
told you
you.
he was smarter. Told you.
There's really 70s vibe to
Nope.
it.
Number 7, Once
No,
Upon a Time in America.
Yes.
I've never seen that one, but I have it on my
Oh, no.
bucket list.
It's
No.
it's not that good.
It's good. It's just slow.
Sergio Leone.
You ever saw it?
Yep, Sergio Leone with
Oh my
Robert De
god,
Niro.
this is terrible.
Is it
The
the
only
same
up-
as the
The
girl?
only
the name?
upside is that it had James Woods in it.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
It's got Jennifer Connelly in it.
Does it?
Yeah. It's like her first
Whoa.
role. She was like 10 years old.
Dang.
Aw.
Hmm.
No wonder Indiana Jones has problems.
You okay,
My
Kevin?
Muppets suck. Yeah, my Muppets are just terrible.
He's having
I'm
Muppet
angry.
brain.
What?
Blade, go ahead.
What'd you say?
Blade Runner.
I said you're having Muppet derangement. Blade
What did
Runner is
you say?
awesome. I like the theatrical cut with the voiceover.
Yeah. Blade
Not
Runner's good.
crazy about Blade Runner at all.
Really?
It was kind of slow.
I love Blade Runner,
What are
man.
these new people in slow movies? Slow is fine.
No,
You know,
I like.
Honestly,
Let me guess,
What
you guys
was
didn't
that
like
one?
2001, did you?
What was
I
the
like
voiceover?
I love 2001.
What was
do you-
that? What was that, Gary?
What was the voiceover?
Deckard does the voiceover. He does like a I don't know how
There's
it's a
that feeling
voiceover. How else can I
Like
say it?
a narration thing, or is
Yeah,
it a
narration.
commentary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know. Sorry.
No, you got it.
I didn't.
Yeah, a lot of these
understand
movies
all the
are-
sci-fi.
when I was a little kid, like I was in like 10, 11, things like that, and we didn't have the money to go see these movies, nor did my dad have the interest in going seeing any of these. So I missed out a lot of these.
Yeah, I was mad. I had a cousin visit from Puerto Rico one year, and that's the year my aunt and uncle took took him to go see Superman 2, I was so mad because at the
'Cause they didn't
time,
take you.
yeah, because in church you were supposed to go to the movies in my church or when I was a kid. Like what? Yeah, so
I know
missed
that feeling.
Yeah, I'd have to wait till they showed them on TV, like when it came around to put them on TV and stuff.
Yeah, we did that a lot too. My dad was not a big moviegoer.
Go ahead with the movie list.
Number 9, Ron.
What?
Kira
I bought that.
Kira
Oh,
Kurosawa.
Ron.
Oh yeah.
Ron.
I bought that, but I haven't seen it yet. That's on my wait list now.
It's hard to watch.
It's very like interpretive type of symbolic movie, right? It's like a giant like play, like an opera or something.
You know, when I watched this movie, I watched this over and over, almost 100 times back in the 80s. But now that I've watched it recently, it's kind of lame.
Fun
You
lame?
making fun of me there?
Would I make fun of you?
Yes.
All right, what else? What's the next one? You got
Number
100
10,
stuff.
Do the Right Thing.
Well, that's good.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like it, but I don't anymore.
I never watched the whole thing.
I didn't like the message.
I
You
agree.
I
don't
remember
get
that came out in 1989, right?
I never saw it. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it was
1989.
1989. Okay, I worked in a movie theater at that time, and I remember walking in to check the theater in a screening of that, and it was just a giant pair of boobs across the entire screen. That's like all I remember. I'd never watched the whole movie, so it's like.
And then
that's
you
all I
did the
remember
right
about
thing and you left.
And then number 11 is Blue Velvet.
Oh no.
Never saw that.
Oh man.
It's a David Lynch film.
Yeah, you never seen that one?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, that one. You want to talk about weird?
Well,
That's
it's a David Lynch film, yeah.
That's something that I actually could relate to. Though I have ran into weird people like that growing up. Maybe that's why I like weird movies. Like I had such almost not the exact same intense situations, but almost.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So I've never seen it. So
Yeah, nobody knows what you're
Don't
talking
see
about.
it.
Number 12, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yeah, the best one of the series.
Yep.
it's all right.
I hated it as a kid because it was so dark, but as an adult, I'm like, wow, this is really the best movie.
I've never seen it.
Right up there with Highlander.
My tastes on Star Wars have certainly shifted over the years.
Number 13 is The Elephant Man.
Oh yeah.
The one with
Which one?
Hopkins.
Didn't
Is that the one
play the
with
Elephant Man?
what's his face, the redheaded?
With Hopkins, right?
John Hurt and Anthony Hopkins, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins and John Hurt and Anne Bancroft.
That was a
And
sad one.
another David Lynch movie.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing that as a kid, and I thought it was sad.
I thought it was pretty good.
I am not an animal.
The next two are Stanley Kubrick movies, The Shining and Full Metal Jacket.
Well, they're
Well,
both
Shining.
epic.
I do not understand The Shining, why people like that movie so much.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah, it's
so
great.
weird.
80s was the best
Oh.
time for horror anyway. I mean, we're missing all the good horror movies.
because it was psychological horror too. It wasn't just.
Right.
Yeah. That's what's so cool about it. Didn't understand it when I was a kid, but now I watch it once a year or a couple times a year. I like all of those guys. That guy's movies, Kubrick. I like the idea behind what he's trying to do.
You like
I like
the
the-
moon landing one?
Well, I like that he makes. Yeah, I see what you did there. I like that he puts like interesting messages in his movies, and you have to like decipher it. That's pretty cool.
Like the moon landing.
So what was the message of The Shining?
It's not
Don't-
that it's any one message.
Don't
It's-
work so hard.
You got to shine on.
He didn't learn anything, that's for sure.
We
Yeah,
all
Scatman-
shine.
The message with Scatman Crothers was a mutant. It was awesome.
Dude, he was like, wasn't he a pervert in that movie? Yeah, he was a deviant, man.
Scatman Crothers?
Yeah. Remember in the movie he was like looking at porn or some type of porn movie or something?
True.
Oh, well.
I was like, oh, that guy's screwed up, and then he's supposed to be here. I would let him around the white kid, man. What the?
Well,
And now we're supposed to go and enjoy Hong Kong Phooey after that? No.
And well, let's not forget it was a Stephen King book. Anyways, number 15, Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
another one.
That's good.
That was a good one.
It's not a movie I'd watch over and over again.
No,
It's not, but it was definitely a important movie in my development, and the whole basic training thing was awesome. I was like that for me.
What about Brazil? 16.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. I don't remember it.
Brazil.
Did you guys see it?
I saw it.
I saw it. It was weird.
Pretty crazy.
Isn't that by what's his face? The guy that was from Monty Python?
Yes,
Yeah.
Terry Gilliam.
Terry Gilliam.
And Robert De Niro.
Actually. And 17 is Airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I haven't seen that movie.
It's Airplane.
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
I like
Seen
Airplane.
that.
I don't think anybody doesn't like Airplane.
Hold on a minute.
Ah.
Oh,
It only got 7.7 stars on. Wow. Only got 7.7 stars on IMDb. Number 18 is Das Boot. Yeah,
Das
Airplane.
Boot.
That's
Never seen it.
I've heard that it was good.
Oh,
Booty
you're
the
holding
Drops?
right.
Wasn't that a
you're
90s
holding-
movie?
No, it was 81. I remember when that came out too.
I don't think I
Oh,
saw
you're
it.
holding right.
No, it's got Jürgen Prochnow.
But I mean, who directed it? Was it
Wolfgang Peterson.
Peterson? That's what it was. Peterson.
Wasn't there a movie in the 90s or 2000s that has something like that about? What was Das Boot about?
It was about.
Submarine?
Hang on. A German U-boat stalks the frigid waters of the North Atlantic as its young crew experiences the sheer terror and claustrophobic life of a submariner in World War II.
Because there was one that I always wanted to see. Oh, I think it was U6571. I think I'm confusing it with that.
I think that one had.
Matthew McConaughey was he in that?
Oh, I think John Bon Jovi was in that too.
What?
You were born to be. Okay.
Yeah, there was a musical number in the middle of it.
Oh.
That was a joke. Anyways, nobody gets my jokes. Anyways,
I get it. I just didn't laugh.
Mike's favorite, number 19, Tootsie.
Oh yeah.
Tootsie was a good movie.
Oh, no wonder. Did you like it as a kid?
Give me these strange
I
feelings.
It's no different than Mrs. Doubtfire, man. Come on, what do we? Yeah, I mean, like it at that time, it wasn't like anybody was making a social statement about trans stuff or anything like that. It was just a comedy situation. Like one of the shows, one of the
old days when men dressing up as women was a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Except that
like
movie was serious.
Like the
there
Tom
was a
Hanks
show
movie?
called Booze and Buddies.
That's it. Tom
Yeah,
Hanks.
there you go. Yeah,
Tom Hanks
was
Tom Hanks.
mysteriously fled to Greece. Moving on.
exactly. We won't get into that, but we didn't know that at the time, though. That's later. We find that out later about Tom Hanks.
Number
Yeah,
20
spoilers.
is The Untouchables.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
I
great.
love
Brian De
Untouchables.
Palma.
This was
probably
an
Brian De
awful,
Palma's best movie.
awful movie.
Oh, I
Probably
love
Brian De Palma's best movie.
I can't believe. I can't believe Mike likes
It
it.
had Sean Connery.
That's got
Oh yeah, Sean Connery, man. Yes,
Feels like a stuck Irish pig.
They come with a knife, you give them an open hand slap.
That's enough.
Matt
They
likes
send one
it.
of yours to the hospital, you send theirs to the morgue. That's the Chicago way.
It's nothing to slap a woman.
You just sounded
Go ahead.
like Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah. They're both from Scotland, yeah.
Who is doing Sean Connery so good? Is that Mike?
Yes.
You're killing it with Sean Connery.
I think that might have been Elliot.
Who used to do a really good what was his name? The guy who was Alfred in Batman Begins, Michael Caine. Who used to do
Brian Shearer?
Brian Shearer, yeah.
Brian Shearer, who doesn't come around here.
Smart man.
He just likes to blow up private chats.
Wow.
Yeah, he likes to post like questionable pictures of Trump.
And then you like to post questionable responses, which I was offended.
Not questionable, just common sense reactions.
I don't know about that, but
Number 21, The Terminator.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie probably more than any other movie besides Holy Grail.
I hear it's in the Highlander universe.
No.
I know Terminator 2. That's horrible. That's a horrible one.
Terminator 2 is it was a letdown.
Well, you know what?
I love Terminator 2.
Get the extended edition makes it a much better movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they took Terminator, which was this grim, gritty, serious freaking horror movie, and they turned it into something campy.
They did, but it did add a bunch of depth to those cut scenes. Added a bunch of depth to the movie.
Because Terminator, it's a horror movie. It's not just a science fiction movie. It's a freaking horror movie.
True.
Okay. Sorry, Matt.
Alien.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
It's okay. You're all right.
And plus, I don't even think it was in the 90s, was it?
Yeah, it was in the 90s, 92.
So that immediately disqualifies Terminator 2 as being.
It was 1984. I was too young to get in, so I bought a ticket for Supergirl.
Almost that was bad.
Wow.
I still to this day have never seen Supergirl.
That explains a lot. Anyways, number 22, Die Hard.
Yeah, of course.
Best Christmas movie of all time.
Yes.
That's what I say, but
that's pretty much. I think that's probably.
No, you didn't say that, Matt. You didn't say that. You know why? Because you have terrible taste in movies. My opinion.
I remember the argument.
Everything from the 80s, man.
I make everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys hate 80s movies.
What are you talking about?
I obviously don't. There's a bunch that I do like.
I don't even know how you like Die Hard. It's guys running around, he's wearing barefoot against guys with machine guns.
Because it's actually got a good plot to it. It's
unrealistic.
It's well written. It's well
fun.
It's.
I cannot listen to somebody who wasn't even born around then tell me what I do and do not like from the 80s. Your opinion is invalid, sir.
You didn't watch the movies.
I love it. Yeah,
until they're on TV.
I am done with listening to this pile of horse manure, the same horse manure that Biff Tannen had swallowed. I'm not going to listen to this. I'm not.
Let's go.
Week in, week out.
Yes.
I'm just starting.
Opinions.
You're continuing a trend of mediocrity in your opinions about what we can and cannot like. It is awful. It is awful to tell me.
Your movie apologetics
we just told you several times what movies we liked, and they were all 80s, and you weren't even a gleam, a twinkle in somebody's eye at the time. So don't dare tell me.
3 movies you liked in the 80s?
Oh
good
my
day, sir.
God.
I said good day.
And everyone here is now dumber for that. Thank you.
Happy Gilmore wasn't.
And good evening.
5 movies?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, what's next?
Last Emperor.
Never saw
Oh, that was good.
It was a good one.
I wouldn't want to watch it a bunch of times, but it was a good movie.
Is that the one about the kid who becomes? He's
Emperor.
Last Emperor of Japan.
It's when Bruce Wayne is a little kid.
China. It's about China.
24 is Gandhi.
Everyone talked about that movie. I had no desire.
Did anyone see it?
I did.
No,
Oh, okay.
Why?
How did you like it?
Everybody talked about that movie, but
Isn't it just a lie?
no.
He's a real person.
No, he's a real person, but isn't the movie a fabrication of his life?
No, I don't think it was.
Come here, Sparky. Every movie is a fabrication of it. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Next movie.
Kevin,
Next movie. Come on,
feisty
we're running out of time. We're running out of
No,
time.
no. I was repurposing old Robin Williams joke.
Okay.
It was just perfect timing for when.
I love
you
it.
said that.
I love it. I love it.
25 Raising Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great one.
Yes, fantastic movie.
And you guys don't like Highlander.
Yeah.
No. Did you
know,
ask me
dude.
whether or not I liked Highlander? Nobody actually asked me whether or
Did
not
you
I
like Highlander?
Do you like Highlander, Kevin?
No.
I didn't
Okay.
like it. Didn't like it when I didn't like it when my friends first showed it to me. But then after watching it a few times, I like Clancy Brown and Sean Connery.
It's got good moments, but it's not a good film.
Yeah, well, and also I had to draw it later, and it's not a fun thing to draw. I had no interest in drawing.
Mother of Pearl, who you're comparing that to freaking Raising Arizona? What are you?
What comparing what? What?
Yeah, Jeff was trying to say
not
that.
you. Jeff was.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
Yeah.
It makes sense.
What are
You gotta watch.
about?
When was the last time you
How
saw
about
it, Jeff? When's the last time you saw it?
Scripts and freaking.
I know.
Last time I saw it was when I turned it off halfway through the movie back in the, I think it was like early 90s.
Okay.
Oh, my family loved this.
You should try it again.
Great.
Because the humor in that is like super awesome in that. It's
Yeah.
so much. It is really funny.
Oh, good.
It is really funny.
Okay.
Maybe you won't get it, but that's fine.
No, I got it.
Are you not? Are you not a Coen Brothers fan?
But Fargo was Coen Brothers, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Fargo. I did not like Raising Arizona.
Well, you're
Oh
wrong.
man.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I don't know what to tell you, Jeff. You're just wrong.
Poorly executed.
What?
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
You didn't make it through
wow.
the entire movie, though, did you?
Yeah, I
Did
couldn't
you?
make it through the entire movie. It was awful.
Oh come
What?
on! You didn't give
No,
it
it
a
is,
chance.
is you didn't like the southern accents and the characters, did you?
He's racist.
Yeah.
If
that's
I
the most-
remember, if I remember at the time, I was not impressed by Nicolas Cage's acting.
What?
No
like
one
Nicolas-
is impressed by Nicolas Cage's
Yeah,
acting.
exactly.
That's not the point.
And Holly and I, that's another thing. I did not like Holly Hunter in that movie. Actually,
Holly
I
Hunter
didn't
was
like
great
Holly
in
Hunter
that
in any
movie.
movie.
What are you talking
Yeah, I thought she was
about?
good.
Always?
You go in there and get me a baby. They have more than they can handle.
I need me that baby high. I need you to get that baby.
I didn't get it when I was a kid. As I got older, that stuff really.
Yeah,
started to- I was
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And the guy at the counter, he's like, "Hey, do these balloons blow up into funny shapes at all?" And he goes, "Not unless round funny."
You know what it is too? I think it's for living in the South. You know, I totally get
Yes,
it. Yeah,
exactly.
perfect.
That's what I think he has to be. You have to kind of get around that type of humor. That kind of,
Yeah.
you appreciate it.
Dude, the Coen brothers are freaking. They're the best writing partnership in Hollywood. They're freaking.
If
I
you say
wish
so.
they have like an entire shelf books. I saw an interview with them once, and they had this entire bookshelf behind them of scripts that they had written that they had never done anything with. And I'm just like, give me scripts. I'll make comics out of them.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Right?
Well, I can say that the Big Lebowski was horrible.
No, it wasn't.
That movie's amazing.
That was garbage.
What's wrong with you, dude?
I think I watched the first 10 minutes and turned it off. I was like, nope.
How can you say it's
just 'cause there
bad
was so
then?
much swearing. That's probably right.
I just didn't like the characters. They weren't likable.
It was because of all the swearing, wasn't it? Come on, be realistic.
I can't even remember. I just remember. But that's how it was with Clerks. I turned Clerks off the first 5 minutes.
Clerks.
I
not
turned it
Okay,
off.
but that,
Oh.
you have to make
Yeah.
a distinction between something that you know.
I can completely understand turning Clerks off.
Yeah.
It
I
was
was like,
awful.
I don't like Kevin Smith's films for the most part anyway. So
Kevin Smith is
Also,
not a
not
great
Coen
writer.
Yeah, or director or actor. Okay, number
comic writer.
26. Yeah, comic book guy. 26, The Princess Bride.
oh yeah.
Love
Near perfect film.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's pretty-
think of a better one. It's great.
Number 27 is The Big Chill.
I haven't seen that.
It was a good movie, but I think it was. If I watch it now, I'd probably like it more because it's a really adult, like mature story type movie.
Yeah, it's about aging, right? About people
Yeah.
getting older and coming of age for adults.
Yeah, and it came out when I was like a teenager, so I was
That was
I don't
like the
care
lead
about the old men talking about their relationships.
that was like the lead into was it 30 something, that TV show? Wasn't it kind of like that?
Oh yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that either for the same reason. I was too young for it to appreciate the commentary.
And then 28 is Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yes.
I actually don't like that movie that much.
Really?
But I don't hate it. I just don't think it's. I don't really know what the big
Overrated?
I think it's overrated. I like Phoebe Cates a lot.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, that's all I need to do right there.
What about like Judge Reinhold? Is that his name? Judge Reinhold?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Sean Penn, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Judge Reinhold.
I never liked Jennifer Jason Leigh in anything.
What? What about Hitcher?
No, nothing.
Yeah, she was good in The Hitcher.
I don't like her.
I feel bad for you. Seriously.
Who's Jennifer
man.
Jason?
I don't know. She seems like demonic or something. I don't know what it is. I think she's
Jennifer
terrible.
Jason. Jennifer
I'm with
Jason
Mike
Leigh
on that
was-
one. I agree with that. There's something off about her. Something about it.
Yeah.
What did she do? What else did she do?
Did you see?
That's how I feel about Lady Gaga.
You see that movie where she
Well,
was
everybody-
like the obsessed roommate?
Yeah.
Single white female.
Single white female. That's
Yeah. So that movie,
Oh.
she played the role perfectly because that's how I see her.
Yeah.
That's how good of an actor she is.
No, I think she was just playing herself.
No. If you've seen The Hitcher, she was great in that.
I've seen The Hitcher.
I don't remember the Hitcher. I remember
Dr.
Hitcher being.
Howard.
Yeah.
I remember the commercial.
Mike, who was the other? Who was the other chick in Single White Female?
Fonda.
Yeah, Bridget Fonda.
Bridget Fonda.
Yeah. Don't look at her nowadays. Whoo.
She,
She
Or
married, she
Danny
married
Elfman has wrecked that chick, man.
Yeah.
fell off the tree early.
Like, ooh,
Shit,
it's
you
a
couldn't
shame.
recognize- you
It's
couldn't
a shame.
recognize her, man. Someone said she was in an accident, a car accident that ruined her spine or something.
Oh, really? Okay, then I take it back. I didn't know that.
That's what
I
I
just saw
heard.
some recent photos of her, and yeah, she's not. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want to say anything. Now, if something like that, I apologize, Lord.
No,
forgive
I like I said,
me.
she doesn't look the same at all. Like, you didn't even recognize her. I didn't even believe it at first. I had to keep looking through pictures. I'm like, it's not her.
You know who looks rough now too, and he's a young guy.
Mickey Rourke?
No, yeah, he does too. No, Zac Efron.
Oh
He,
man, he looks like Key-Man now.
He was
The
in
action
an
figure.
accident. He's in an accident. He broke his jaw.
Oh,
So that's
My
all
God,
from
that gasp.
yeah. So they had
Like,
that's
Amy's
all
still with Zac
a
Efron.
product
What's
of
going on?
reconstructive surgery. They put
Who's
his
this?
face
Oh, wow.
together again.
Who is this?
Zac
Yeah.
Efron, the guy that was in High School
Oh,
Musical and Disney.
He doesn't look the same either.
He's in that. Well, yeah, because he broke his jaw. He was in that comedy on Netflix with Aquaman's mom, Tom Cruise's ex-wife,
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
He was in the Iron Claw too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looks pretty rough in there too. But
Well, no, she looks like she's had about 12 too many plastic surgeries.
Yeah.
she looks like I said, she looks.
And Tom Cruise still pretty much looks the same.
God bless him.
Number 29 is Scarface.
Never,
My son-
never saw it.
My son loves that movie. I can't stand it. Wrong, bad message.
Say hello
all
to my little friend.
I've seen certain scenes like numerous times, but I've never sat down and watched the whole movie.
I never liked that guy. Oh, that was horrible.
It is the most misinterpreted movie of the 80s. You're supposed to come away from that going, "Hey, man, being a drug dealer and cocaine dealer is bad." All these kids they're like, "Yeah, that's cool. I want to be like that guy."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
That's what I hate about all those movies in the '80s, all the mob and gangster stuff, and I hate it. I
Okay,
hate it all.
I'm sure this is not going to be on the list, but how many of you liked Mobsters?
Eh.
I don't think I saw that.
Highlander
I don't
was
think I've
better.
seen it. I don't even.
Mobsters. It was the Scarface movie, but it was with the sort of the new Brat Pack. It was Christian
Johnny
Slater
Greco?
and who'd you say?
Johnny Greco in it?
Oh dang! Hold on. Is that what they were like? Kind of like kids or something?
No,
But it was
that
like
was,
mobs.
that was the one with Chachi.
Yeah. You're right. But that was
Bugsy
freaky. I
Malone.
kind of like. Bugsy Malone. That's the one. I kind of liked that
was
because
great.
it was like.
I loved that when I was a kid.
Yeah, because it was like weird in that like you shouldn't like the themes for being kids, but the fact that it was kids made it kind of off kilter and crazy. Yeah, I like that.
Well, that's different though. That was played as like a humorous thing, right?
Yeah, they're hitting each other with pies and stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
Highlander's not on this list anywhere.
Weird.
And most movies that Matt likes are not on that list.
Lost in America is on the list, but frickin' Highlander isn't. This frickin' list is rigged.
Highlander was like a
Those
cult
lists are
thing.
always crap.
Highlander wasn't huge when it came out. It was kind of a cult thing. It built.
Yeah.
Same thing
Yeah,
with The Thing. The Thing wasn't popular either.
Yeah, that was another one that I think that also came out in the 80s too. That's not on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
those
that
are crap.
it makes sense in that respect because
What is wrong with this list?
Yeah, this list is
Well, historically, genre films don't usually make those kind of lists either. That they're not usually because they don't
frickin'
usually win
Poltergeist
Oscars
is a genre film, and it made it.
It's on that
But it
list, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, but horror is different though, like that. I don't know.
But it was like a cult thing. It wasn't really liked a lot when it first, like it didn't hit like a bomb or anything, or it wasn't critical acclaim. Like Highlander, I don't believe was like that. Highlander built up over between when it came out in the 90s. It was kind of a cult thing. So like it was kind of word of mouth, and it built.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
well,
it got big on VHS.
It was a
Yeah.
cult B movie, is what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
B for bad.
Yeah, pretty much. When Christopher Lambert can barely speak English in that movie, man, that was so bad.
Yeah.
He's French.
With some of his, it doesn't matter. He was the wrong guy.
Arnold
for that
Schwarzenegger
part.
could barely speak it. He became the biggest actor.
He did
only
fine.
one.
He did fine. This guy's
Yeah,
his
he
biggest
only
line in that movie was, and I remember thinking,
His
What did he
best line
say?
in that movie isn't even in the American theatrical release. It's when he's shooting the Nazi and he goes, "Whatever you say, pal, you're the master race."
you see, just
Yeah, he was the best person in that movie, though. He was my favorite character.
well, he's supposed to be. He's the main character.
Yeah, he's the Highlander.
Yeah,
Terms of Endearment is on this list. Oh my frickin'!
You
Yeah,
You gotta allow for some women, some chick flicks.
No.
Terms of Endearment is a good movie.
What? I've
Yes.
never seen it.
I'm sure it is. I heard good things about it.
Julia Roberts,
Which one is that one?
the one where
Jack
Julia
Nicholson?
Roberts gets cancer.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
I thought that was something about steel.
I thought that was a
Steel,
comedy.
Steel Magnolias.
Am I confusing my chick flicks?
I thought that was
Steel
a comedy.
Magnolias, I think is that one. Terms of
Man,
Endearment.
back then it was about like women having affairs and.
Oh wait, is Terms of Endearment the one that's based on Carrie Fisher?
Carrie
Follow Hard to Please Aurora, looking for love, and her daughter's family problems.
I think that's based on Carrie Fisher's.
Wait, is that with Jack Nicholson?
Wait,
That's what I thought.
Deborah Winger, Jack Nicholson, yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that one's okay.
Why? Because Jack Nicholson, right? Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, officially, some of you guys need to burn your man card.
Even like Jack Nicholson's one of those guys that I like most of his movies. Like even The Wolf,
Yeah,
which
he
I
was
thought not good.
he was the astronaut. He was an astronaut in that movie, a former astronaut.
that was,
And yeah, and I do think it was Deborah Winger does get cancer.
See?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, no, Debbie Reynolds. Debbie.
Let me guess. You guys love beaches, right?
Beaches.
What?
Well, in California, there's a lot of nice beaches.
Matthew,
a
why
lot of
in the
meme
world
features,
would
too.
you assume?
Oh
that I
no,
like a
okay, I'm
movie
thinking
called
of
Beaches?
Postcards from the Edge. That was the one based on Debbie Reynolds' life.
Son of
Me-
a beaches.
Mean Carrie Fisher's life.
No, Debbie Reynolds is Carrie Fisher's mom, so I
Okay.
get both of their lives, but you know.
So this is Spinal Tap. You gotta like that.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you should.
Oh, man.
They're coming out with a sequel or something, right?
What a sheltered life you live, man.
Sorry.
You love it, Matt. It came out in the 80s.
I'm sure I would.
I
thought it was good.
Terms of Endearment did too. Never seen that one.
Crimes and
Oh,
Misdemeanors, number 34. Yeah, that was so great. I can't even remember seeing it.
Who's in it?
Who's in it? Yeah.
Martin Landau, Woody Allen, and Bill Burns. It's a freaking Woody Allen movie.
Hey, Woody Allen movies are good.
No.
It can be.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I keep hearing a lot of negative things about 80s movies. I thought all the 80s, everything was great in the 80s.
Yep.
He's a 70s movie guy. 60s.
It turns out
I'm
we're much more nuanced than Matt can even spell.
I'm throwing out
He's
the
throwing 80s movies under the bus left and right.
No, it's only lining up. Do you like all the same kind of movies? Terms of Endearment, freaking Woody Allen movies,
Die Hard,
freaking like Bette Midler movies.
Didn't Woody Allen do Die Hard?
Yep.
I think so.
That was great.
More like Die Soft. That's what happens when you don't like action movies. Die Soft.
Okay, Sex, Lies, and
It
Video.
depends on the action movie.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
I don't have to like every single action movie.
No.
Back to the Future.
Yes.
Of course, absolutely.
all day.
100%.
Yeah, because that's
literally
McDonald's.
That's literally one of my top 5.
It's a McDonald's movie. McDonald's hamburger Happy Meal.
Also in the Highlander universe.
Wait, you don't like?
You're confusing all the hamburgers that Steven Seagal's been eating. Stop.
and Trump too. Trump loves McDonald's.
Steven Seagal's fat.
Wait, Matt, you don't like Back to the Future?
What are you doing, Sam?
Matt, Carson, you
What?
don't like Back to the Future?
No, I said I knew you would like it because it's a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Do you
What
not
does that
like
have
it?
to do with it?
It's just this.
Do you like it? Yes or no? It's not a hard question, Matt. Why are you having a hard time answering this?
Why you sound like the Secret Service right now? Answer the question.
Answer the question, Matt.
What is this, the KGB?
That coffee down.
You're gonna waterboard next because the waterboarding.
Do you like,
You like
Back to the Future, Matt?
Answer me. Of course.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I'm just saying that's a movie.
Punch you in the face if you.
That's a movie that everybody likes.
Daggone it.
That's a movie that everybody likes.
Well, it just happens to be on the list, and you're acting.
It's an 80s
Everybody
movie.
likes it.
Yes,
Everybody
it's
likes it.
Spanish
Hey,
English.
Matt, it's called a success.
It's like
And
you
it's
like
success.
bacon.
That means that everybody likes it.
Bacon. No, it's because it's a palatable movie that's mainstream.
No,
like
it's
McDonald's
because
hamburger.
it was
No, dude.
successful because
No,
people
it's because
liked
it's a
it.
big
It was
budget.
good.
It's a
That's
big
another
budget movie.
almost perfect film. That's another
It's a big
almost
budget
perfect
movie.
Oh.
Remember
I know.
It's acceptable in your mainstream.
He's
views.
moving the goalposts every time. This is
Yeah, he
another
is.
thing he
Yeah,
does in
no.
arguments.
My argument is that you
moves-
guys only like what's
He has
popular.
no argument.
This is the same guy that says Steven Seagal's great.
I'll be right back. I need to get
I
something
can't
to
even
drink.
tolerate it.
I don't understand what the argument is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
He has no.
No,
argument.
you made the argument. You just tried to dismiss it by saying, "Oh, it's a McDonald's movie." Like somehow that makes any sense. You realize that everything in the '80s, if it was remotely successful, had a Happy Meal or a Burger King meal or something. So it's a
palatable to people
ridiculous,
who have
dumb.
no taste. You
It is
bland-
He's
a
trying-
dumb.
He's trying to say that
People with
it's.
bland
He's trying to say
taste.
that it's an easy one to claim as a good one.
It's
That's what
an
he's
easy,
trying to
say.
easy to palate taste.
But that doesn't
for
mean anything. It just means that we're right again.
everybody. It means everybody likes it. It doesn't.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not-
So then,
it's
what's
not
the
secular.
point? Why are you even talking
Yeah,
about it? then?
exactly.
That's what
Why?
I'm saying. It
problem?
doesn't. It's not points for you.
You
guys.
like Mission
Everybody likes
Impossible?
it.
No, you like Missing in Action the same way. Those are two different hemispheres. It's the same. You like Steven Seagal.
I don't know what you mean by that.
It means that you have terrible taste in movies, generally speaking.
No, I'm just saying you guys only like cookie cutter or whatever is popular
What are you
movies.
talking about? We just talked about Ron. We talked about all kinds of movies.
Yeah, those are
you're
all
just
like yeah, that's the mainstream.
This is what he
Spielberg
does.
and-
He
Ron
moves
is
the goalposts.
mainstream.
Francis Ford Coppola and George Lucas financed it.
George
What's it got to
Lucas
do with it?
financed
That tries
a
to change
Japanese
China.
film from
Yeah.
Akira Kurosawa?
Yeah.
I don't.
It doesn't make a difference. Akira
It was Francis
Kurosawa made
Ford
it.
Coppola and George Lucas financed it because he couldn't get financing for the movie. So they loved his Kurosawa's work, so they financed it for him.
He also
they
made
loved
Star
Kurosawa's
Wars.
work. Even though
Did they
he
make a
wasn't
Happy Meal toy out of it?
I can't with you, Matt. I can't.
Yeah, I know, man.
I know.
I can't.
Because you keep moving the goalposts.
No,
you keep
it's the same place.
You keep changing the argument.
You guys
We're
are tap
just talking
dancing
about-
around it.
No, you started with you guys don't like anything from the 80s. Well, we're giving you things we like, and guess what? That's not good enough, so you have to keep moving the goalposts. Stop with your nonsensical.
You sound woke for crying out
Yes,
loud.
exactly.
You only like what's on the top 100. the
Wokester.
mainstream list.
You're a rhino.
Oh,
You're a
man.
wokester.
Bro, I guarantee I've seen more movies from the 80s that were not in the top 100 than you have.
No, I doubt it.
What do you mean no? I'm
Oh
53
my
years
God.
old. I lived through all
I
this
mean-
stuff, and I was a freaking cinephile.
I was watching movies.
Whoa, hey,
that were like
whoa.
CBD.
Might not want to admit that
I
on
was
the,
watching
internet.
movies in the womb.
I was watching movies when you guys were playing games, video games. When you guys were reading comics.
What are you talking about?
I was watching movies when you guys were working.
That makes people dumber and dumber. The more you use words, the dumber I get.
Number 37, Rain Man.
Great movie.
Oh, I just watched that one recently.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you get the Happy Meal toy?
It was a Happy Meal movie.
No, it was Wendy's. The Rain Man figure. He's like,
It was a bunch of matches.
gonna need some barbecue sauce. Yeah, barbecue sauce. I need some
It's the
barbecue.
Rain Man game. It's just a box of matches. You have to count them.
Price is right.
Another one that indicates this list is rigged. Number 38 is Ordinary People. They put Ordinary People above Highlander.
What?
I don't even know
I
what
don't
that
even.
is.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that.
Donald Sutherland, Mary Tyler Moore, Judd Hirsch. It was a bad movie. It was bad.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Let's go.
Number 39, Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yep, seen that.
Awesome.
I tried watching it again. I can't watch it.
Oh, really? Why?
That doesn't hold up.
I don't know. Have you watched it lately?
You need glasses?
Maybe.
I do. Mine are getting bad. But go ahead.
I'm wondering why I can't watch it.
Wow. Come on. Anna and her sisters.
What?
Hannah and her sisters. I'm not sure.
Never
if
even
it's-
heard of that.
It's a Woody Allen movie.
Oh, of course. That's
Oh, I've probably
Oh.
seen it.
Mia Farrow, Diane Wiest, and Michael Caine. Michael
Sounds
Caine.
fine.
Michael Caine.
Michael
That
Caine.
sounds terrific.
I've probably seen it.
Now you're scaring me, Gary. Stop that.
Is that
Number
the one where they go into like that building and it's on Christmas Eve, and then he has to fight these terrorists?
Yes,
And,
that's the exact same movie.
Yes. Hannah.
Except-
Oh, I love
What?
that. I love that one.
Except with Michael Caine.
Gary,
I love that one.
what are you trying to do, Gary?
Welcome to the party, mate. Anyways. I just can't do Michael Caine.
I'm so confused.
Accurate. All right, moving on.
Number 41, When Harry Met Sally.
Awesome.
That's one of the greatest movies.
One of the greatest rom-coms ever made.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
is.
Did you like
And
it when you saw
I
it
didn't
back
watch
when you were a kid?
I used to have the poster on my wall.
How old? You when you were a kid?
No, when I was in my 20s. I worked at a movie theater when it came out, so I took it.
That movie has the best commentary on relationships that I've ever heard. I still use to this day. Men and women can't be friends. So true.
No wonder you guys didn't like action movies.
'Cause we
I
like
think I agree with Matt on this one.
a lot.
And it had Carrie Fisher on this.
I like rom-coms.
That was a great role for Carrie Fisher.
I know.
Oh yeah, she
And
was great.
Bruno, Bruno Kirby? Is her boyfriend or husband?
Yeah. I forgot, what else has that guy done? He's done a bunch of stuff I can't remember because I like him, but I don't know what he did.
He did City Slickers.
Yeah. That's right. He's a good actor.
He was really good in that one. I like that movie. Number 42 is Henry V.
Is the money?
Oh, that's a great movie.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Are
was
you
that
serious?
was the Happy Meal on that one like a guy with a hook hand?
What?
The Henry the
That
Vieira
would be-
one, Harry Met Sally.
That would be Hook.
Oh,
I would have seen that one if he had a kind of hand there.
Which was a 90s movie, I think.
Yeah.
No, Hook has a really low.
Wait. Who doesn't like Henry
IMDb.
V? Do you not like Shakespeare?
I thought Henry V was good.
who's Shakespeare?
He's
He's this English dude who had his microbrewery.
That sounds like a fun movie to watch.
Sounds like a guy who didn't know how to.
Fantastic,
film
dude.
right
Henry
there.
V is awesome.
he moved to New York in 82.
Sounds like a hack.
That's a pop.
He had a microbrewery.
I'm gonna beat all of you up.
Number 43 is Blood Simple.
What?
Oh, did you see the sequel to that?
Blood
No.
Blood Difficult.
It's a Coen movie.
Oh,
Owner of a seedy small town Texas bar discovers that one of his employees is having an affair with his wife. A chaotic chain of misunderstandings, lies, and mischiefs ensues after he devises a plot to have them murdered.
Ooh.
I want to see that.
I want to see it. Yeah.
All right.
Number 44, The Right Stuff.
Yes.
I've never seen
Even
that.
though it's all fraud and we didn't go to the moon.
I didn't see it.
I saw it. It was meh.
It's great. It's a really
It
good
was
movie.
It was very meh.
No, it's not. It's just very long and slow, but still good. Freaking
45.
Fred Ward is great in that movie. He plays which one does he play? He plays the one that admits that he
Glenn?
didn't go to the moon now.
John
No,
Glenn, or-
John Glenn was
Wait, what one didn't go to the moon? What?
the
Mike Senator
astronaut. The astronaut that admits that we never went to the moon.
Which one? Is that Buzz?
Buzz
Aldrin?
Aldrin. Yeah.
He's admitting
Ward,
that?
Fred Ward
Yeah.
plays Buzz Aldrin. Yeah.
Buzz Aldrin used to get in fights with people, like fist
know.
fights with people over that subject, and now he's saying that he didn't go?
Yeah.
Or is he still alive?
I think, did he pass just recently? Or I can't remember.
Wow.
Buzz.
Buzz Aldrin to the rescue. Let's go.
Hang on.
The Color
just a second.
Purple, never watched it. Kagemusha, Shadow Warrior.
Never watch it.
Fact
Keep it
check.
going.
No, Buzz Aldrin did not say that we didn't go to the moon.
Oh,
Okay.
what is that? Snopes.
USA Today.
No, he did say it
Yeah,
multiple
I got
times.
it. It's on video, dude. You can
Multiple
stream it.
times, too.
I want to. I
Yeah.
want to see the video. I want to see
That's
it.
AI. That's AI. You and your
No, it can't. It was
atrocity.
before AI.
You and your evil AI tricks.
No, a little girl asked him, and he's like, well, we never went to the moon, so, I was like, what?
Yeah, it wasn't just that one. There's other ones too.
Yeah.
You'll have to convince me of that.
Okay.
But don't waste my time in your stupid chat on Twitter for crying out loud.
Okay. So you already said you didn't like Color Purple, which is understandable.
No, I said I never watched.
I think it's a
Please
fine
tell me the
color.
Money Pit is on this.
I mean, it's kind of funny. It's got its moments. Got a few laughs.
Kaji Musha?
Kagemusha.
Kagemusha. The Shadow Warrior. Never saw it.
I don't think I've seen
Never
it.
saw it.
Never heard of it.
Kurosawa.
Yeah, I never heard of it either.
47, Wings of Desire. I've never seen this one either.
Never seen that.
Bruno
Never heard of
Gantz.
that
I mean, for cripe's sakes, why are they putting this? Whatever.
Films that nobody remembers for the most part, right?
They're rewriting history right now.
No, that's how it always was. Those 100 best movies were all a bunch of baloney from the beginning.
We've known most of these.
How come there's no
48,
Steven
Little
Seagal
Mermaid.
movies in there?
1989.
Huh. Steven Seagal not on the list? That's interesting. crap.
Yeah, like what was
That
that
sounds
one?
fun.
Under
What's the next one?
Siege.
Under Siege is actually Little Mermaid.
That's a Disney
Okay.
film
Yeah.
starring a little redheaded
Yep.
girl.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love that movie.
Yep.
And then number,
Isn't that the one that's about this? Just kidding.
Yeah, I see what you were trying to do there.
I was trying to be funny. Didn't work.
I know it didn't work.
that's okay, Gary.
No, it's
Try it.
not. It's not
Try it.
okay.
Gary,
Yes,
you can try again.
yes, it's okay.
It's not okay. I feel bad about it. I'm not happy.
No, you
I
were
mean,
fine.
I'm embarrassed
Gary.
for you, Gary, but you can try again.
Oh.
Gary, we
No,
forgive
I
you.
don't know. I think this is unacceptable. I don't think I can come back.
No, Gary, you don't threaten us with that. Anyways, and that means you would leave us alone with Mike, and that can't happen. Number 49, Tender Mercies.
Another no. See, what is this, man? All these movies that nobody remembers.
I remember this one, and it was
Nobody
stupid.
meanings you.
The vast population of the United States and around the world.
Oh, did
I
you
love
broke
your scientific assertions.
Yeah, do you think ask people on the street, do you think they know that movie? Like, oh yeah, I know that one.
I don't even have to be on the street, and I don't know that movie.
Well, Jeff said he saw it and he didn't like it. So
Well, Jeff's
saw
a
it.
writer.
Jeff's a writer.
Writers go and see a lot of stuff.
What is that?
A broken down middle-aged country singer gets a new wife, reaches out to his long-lost daughter, and tries to put his troubled life back together. It was
Hell,
awful.
I don't want to see that. Chariots of Fire, that's an excellent film.
That's a
I've
great
never
one.
seen that.
You haven't seen it? Gary, you would
No.
like it. I think you would
Yeah.
like it.
It's very Christian.
Well, I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's about the guy from the Olympics.
Yeah.
He wouldn't race on Sunday.
He's a minister.
Is it like a true story?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then 51 is Salvador
What?
with James Woods.
Never saw it.
Oh, yeah. I seen that one.
It was very
Very dark. Very dark, right?
yeah. Number 52, Atlantic City. I've never even heard of this one. Number 50, and these are at the top, whatever. And Highlander isn't on this list still.
No.
No surprise.
My Left Foot, number 53.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Glory.
Glory was a good movie.
I haven't seen that one.
You should see it
Is
again.
that with Denzel Washington?
Yes.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, Matt's gonna hate it.
Carrie
Wow.
Hughes. I can never pronounce his last name.
Elway.
Elwes.
Matthias Hughes.
Elway.
Nope.
Jean de Florette.
Yeah.
What is that?
A greedy landowner and his backward nephew conspire to block the only water source for an adjoining property in order to bankrupt the owner and force him to sell.
Which one is that?
Jean de Florette.
Jean de
Oh.
Florette.
I thought it was Morag. What's that one? Morago Beanfield War.
Actually, I think I have seen that one. I think that's a good movie, yeah.
Gerard Depardieu.
Gerard Depardieu. Yeah. There's a sequel to that, too. I remember that. I do remember
Is
that
Money
now.
Pit on there?
No, yeah.
Money Pit's a terrible movie. What are you talking about?
Oh, for
Oh,
Christ's
come on.
sakes.
There's some funny stuff. There's some funny stuff
I
in
don't know.
there.
I don't like that chick.
You don't like?
Oh,
Shelley
yeah.
Long?
No.
What?
She's only the best actress out of the 80s.
What the heck?
Shut up, Jeff.
How could you not like Shelley Long?
How could you like
I mean,
her?
next to Phoebe Cates.
She's cute. It's a button.
Aw.
Alrighty.
Have you ever seen Buttons before?
Yeah. I had a cat named Buttons.
Aw.
Number 56, The
Oh,
Killing
wow.
Fields, which that was a good movie.
I heard it was good. I never saw it.
Number 57, The Last Metro.
Wait, it was a Killing Fields is about the reporter that goes in there and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have seen it.
I heard that was a movie.
It was. It was also a book.
Oh, Gary. Okay.
Sam Waterston, Hang S. Nor, and John Malkovich. 57, Last Metro, never saw it. 58, Room with a View, boring. 59, Passage to India, boring. 60, Missing.
Never say. Oh,
go ahead.
Is Never Say Never Again on there?
No.
But
Places in the Heart is.
Oh, number 64. Yes. You could skip that.
Fish Called Wanda.
Places in the Heart.
Called Wanda's awesome.
Oh,
What?
What?
I tried watching that again recently. I don't know. I didn't get it. I didn't like it as much.
See?
Yeah. You know what? Because there's another one.
Which one?
That I got. Fish Called Wanda.
Jamie
Another one that
Curtis.
I'm thinking of that. I think I confused it with, and I'm maybe it's
Because
I
it
didn't know-
was written by the people who got kicked off of Highlander.
Is it really?
No,
You're trying to sound like Matt.
it's called a joke.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Jeff's not good at telling them, but
Tell him,
give him
Gary.
a chance.
Show him how to do it, Gary.
It just the title sounds dumb too, but
What? Fish
You
Called
should
Wanda?
get,
yeah.
Jeff should get a drum.
Dude, it's John Cleese, Michael Palin, freaking Jamie Curtis, and Kevin Kline. It is like the
Yeah,
best.
that's why I probably
Yeah.
don't like it.
It's so good.
It looked boring. It
No,
looked like
it's
an
not
old
boring.
people's movie.
It's from
There's
the
another
80s,
movie
Matt.
that,
the
that
80s.
came out of that.
Remember the 80s, Matt? Where
Yeah, I
all
think
the
my
movies
grandma
were
liked
awesome
that
and
one.
perfect and
I
Beautiful.
think my grandma liked it.
Oh my god, I can't take it.
Number 65, Witness. I didn't like that movie.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Is that with the Amish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My people.
My hombres. My
Well,
posse.
I used to hang with a man back at the QT.
Yeah, that's great.
My homies.
Me and Hans hanging.
We used to
In
get
the
in
chariot.
fights with
Me and Jedediah.
Amorites.
We used to go milk the goats together.
Did you
Driving
just
this
say you used to
Daisy.
get in a fight with the Amorites?
No, you heard me.
I'm like,
No,
this
we-
is a nice neat movie. What?
No, we used to get into brawls with the what do you call them? The
Mennonites.
Mennonites, man. They trash talk. You know, when you walk by, they be like,
Mennonites.
Okay, number 66, Driving Miss Daisy.
I like that one.
oh yeah, that's a good
That
one.
was a good movie. Number
You should
60,
get rid of your man card.
Yeah, that's a chick flick, man.
That's a guy movie.
Yeah, Jeff. What did you do?
Women didn't like that one.
That's a
It's
guy's
about,
movie.
dude, it's about racing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See?
About
Gary's
racism.
seen it. I don't know
Driving
what
Miss
movie you've
Daisy really, really fast.
It has Morgan Freeman in it.
Right in the very beginning, there's a right in the very
Kevin's
beginning of the
occasional
movie.
just grunt.
At the beginning of the movie, there's a car crash with this
Isn't
old
that-
lady.
Isn't that the prequel
I'm glad I
to
can make Mike
Shawshank?
laugh. That's good.
And then she gets out with her AK-47.
Oh, this just got better.
And takes over Nakatomi Building.
It's
No,
his
this-
Hasta la Vista, baby.
It was a prequel to Shawshank Redemption. It's the
And,
setup.
and it is
The
also
reason he's in
part.
jail.
And it is also part of the Highlander universe. 68, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
20 minutes.
Oh
20
yeah,
minutes.
Return of the Jedi is a great one too.
Well, I'm gonna have to cut it off here because now I have to go and do the straw. poll.
Gross, Jeff.
It's not going to take you 20 minutes to do the straw poll.
That's okay. That list was a bunch of baloney anyway. So
Yeah,
always
that's
was.
true.
And nothing like the list Jeff's about to make.
It's not really baloney because those were the ones that were popular or had
No, those are the critic choices.
exactly, Matt.
Siskel and
And
Ebert were trash. Siskel
What?
and Ebert were a pariah to the film industry.
there were other films that were popular.
No, they were trash.
I'm sure the Rambos and the Rockies and the Predators and
Those are the movies of the people.
Red Heats and the Commandos. Those things we like, but they weren't like the big critical darlings. And this is like a list
Yes,
of all.
but they were just the money makers.
Okay, Kevin, what's your favorite movie from the 80s?
Oh boy, that's a hard call because I'm
That's a whole
stuck
decade.
with either the greatest trilogy ever known to man, which is Back to the Future,
Yes,
or or Batman '89. So, well, you can groan, but it's
I love Batman '89. I just wouldn't have considered it as one like the whole thing. That's
I love that
Don't
movie.
you dare diss Batman.
Yeah, I love that movie too. I love.
But anyway, Amy asked me what I thought, and I'm like, and unfortunately, the problem is I didn't really, like I was saying earlier, where my folks were poor. I didn't go to a lot of movies, so I didn't get a chance to experience like Raiders of the Lost Ark and all these other things back when they came out. I didn't see them until much later, so I can only go on what I really. You asked me what I liked and what I loved and stuff, so I can only go to things. And to me, really, I mean, I could sit down and watch Back to the Future over and over and over and over again. I don't know why. I just can't.
And that's why I love it.
That movie's always yeah.
And then the same thing with Batman is it's not just nostalgia, but a big part of it was how I felt when I cracked open my mom bought me a Rolling Stone that had one preview picture of Keaton in the Batcave, and it's a face-forward shot. It's a flat face-forward shot of Keaton standing from that bank of old monitors and stuff like that, and seeing that and how it makes me feel. And every time I see that movie and seeing the art deco, everything about it is like, that's the world I want to draw Batman. I don't want to draw any other thing than seeing how that looked. Anyway,
did you like that Batman? They did the Superman with Christopher Reeve and Batman. They did DC did a couple of they did a 1989 Batman World book.
I didn't see him because, well, this is hard for me because I'm in the industry and I love that movie so much that I look at it and I see some of these people do it and I'm like, it's like not. I'll tell you, I get. It's not necessarily jealous, but I don't. When I see somebody else do it, I just think they're not doing it right because it's not me. And I don't mean it. I don't mean it like I hate the person doing it. I don't mean it like a super ego. My heart's in it so much that I see it and I go, why are you? These people don't, like you'll see somebody draw the Keaton bat suit on the covers and stuff.
Or like the Transformer comic, the new one, how they screwed that up.
But you'll see somebody draw the Keaton bat suit or something on the cover of one of those books, like the 89 books or whatever from DC. But they won't draw the architecture in the background. They'll draw like some Jim Lee sci-fi city in the background. I'm like, dude, it's wrong.
I see that.
Did you, Kevin? Did you like the comic book adaptation?
Oh, dude, that was freaking. I'm gonna say a curse word if I don't catch myself.
Who was that? Was that Dan? I want to say Dan Jurgens. Who did that?
No. It was Jerry Ordway.
Jerry Ordway. I get
my man Ordway, baby.
And the thing about it, that was the dawn of computer coloring too, because Steve Oliff was doing the color separations, and it had that really cool, like, you start to see gradients and things like that. But it was a very muted kind of gradients. They weren't really strong, super, but it had that steel. If you've ever seen Steve Oliff's colors,
well, he's great.
Yeah, and so it looks so good. All that stuff looks so good. And yeah, dude, I love that stuff. And like I mean, there's lots of great 80s movies, but the stuff that I carried from the 80s, going into the 90s, I always go back to is, as far as like movies goes, that was some of it. And then I have really cheesy 80s things that I love, like Cheech and Chong or Critters movies for some reason.
Cheech and Chong was in the 80s?
Huh?
Okay.
Cheech and Chong was in the 80s? I thought that was
they made it. The late 70s and into the early 80s. Yeah.
I like a lot of the from the cheesy ones. like remember that movie Monster Club? Was it Monster Club or
Monster Squad?
Monster Squad. That's
Monster
like
Squad.
the
Yeah,
Goonies,
yeah.
the Goonies,
Yeah.
but with monsters. That was awesome.
Yeah,
It's
Wolfman's got
also another
nards.
it's a bad movie too, but it's
Yeah.
Not a bad movie.
It's really bad.
If
But
if it's bad, why do you like it?
you're
It's-
retarded.
Oh, I got you
saying
on that
stuff.
one, didn't I? I got
No,
you.
you didn't.
I got you.
I keep explaining it, and you don't want to listen because you're hard headed.
I'm told
That's
you.
cool.
You can't like
He
it.
just thinks if he likes something, that means it's good. He has
No,
no.
there's a bunch
Yeah,
of
you like bad movies.
You have no.
Sometimes I
discernment.
do.
That's-
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
right.
see, I don't
But I
like
can
any
admit
bad
that they're
movies.
bad.
bad
I
movie.
said they're bad. You
Don't be so
like bad
deluded as
movies.
to think it's not bad.
See, you think you say I like bad movies. I don't like bad movies. I like good movies. That's why I say my movies I like are good.
Well, that's why I don't trust you with your opinion because all your ideas
That's
are
why I can't
terrible.
trust you. You like bad movies.
Good. Don't trust me. I'd rather you don't like the things I like because you make it worse.
You don't like things you like. What?
And see, that's another thing. Like I missed out on Star Wars. I didn't see Star Wars until I made friends. I had a really crappy kind of
Yeah.
like in, yeah, it was into my teenage years. I moved to another town and a different school, and things got a lot better. But my close friends then were like, "Oh, you haven't seen Star Wars? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. My folks just didn't care, and I didn't, I didn't see it until I saw some cuts on TV or something like that, So I didn't have the theater experience that everybody else loves, and yeah.
So that experience is part of your memory of it. So of course that would affect how you feel about a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
One of my favorites was on TV was the Superman movie. But the ABC one, when they kept showing all the extra scenes, I remember thinking, I was completely confused. I didn't see it in the theater.
Yeah.
I own all of them because I'm like, oh, I love this movie. I have the Richard Donner cut for Superman 2. I love it.
Yep, because I remember I always kept going like, why is it so different? And I was like, I really love that scene where they, he's in the tunnel and they use the flame on him and then the ice and all. That wasn't in the movie. And like,
really?
Yeah, and then there was Superman 2, the whole bus. That blew my mind when I was a kid, seeing them, fighting in the streets with the bus, and they throw the bus at Superman and stuff. And I was like, oh my God. That just blew my mind as a kid, the way it was filmed, the cinematic, the way Donner had filmed it and stuff, the nighttime and it all had a weight to it and stuff when you're a kid anyway, so.
I totally agree. And some of them were bad, but it's okay because they have sentimental value. That's the great thing about these things.
Yeah.
But it's also important if you're going to be a good critic of those things that you can tell a difference.
Yeah, if you like bad movies.
Some people can't tell a difference.
You should be a critic.
They're still 7 years old.
You should be a critic.
Speaking of the devil right now. Devil speaking.
You like, trust my taste. I like bad movies.
I don't trust your taste at all.
I like bad movies. You should trust me.
You're distasteful.
I know they're bad and I still like them.
Yeah. Because they sometimes they're good because they do something well, like whether it's like a particular effect. Like we were talking about Land of the Lost earlier. That was a terribly produced show, but it was designed based on what it was made for. It and for the budget that it had, and for the fact that it was TV. Yeah, you know what? It has some redeeming value in it. And it's not like it won any awards, but I could see that it has some improvement. That's what happens when you have experienced art directing. You can say, hey, you know what? I think I understand what you're trying to accomplish here, and I got to give you credit for it. Or it's not good, and that's fine too. You can improve that, but some people just don't want to improve. They just want to stay dumb.
I like John Carpenter's response to a fan at a convention where they're like, Escape from New York was such a great film. He said, so like, what do you think you did wrong with Escape from New York or Escape from LA? And he just said, F you. And I was like, that's how you got to respond to those morons.
LA was terrible. What are you talking about?
That's what I said. You got to say F you. Because he put his hard work, the actors put their hard work into it. And maybe
at least he's honest.
If fans didn't like it, then he says "F you" because he's
I'll
like,
tell
I
you
put
what
my
was
hard work
wrong with
into it.
Escape from LA is they were trying technology that was just not ready for prime time.
Well, see, that's what I'm
Freaking-
saying. Is like I don't
graphic-
care
3D
about the graphics.
were so bad. It was
That's what
laughable.
I'm saying. I don't care about that. Doesn't make or break a
You
movie
don't
for
care
me.
about something being bad.
Like, but that's what a lot of people do. They think a movie's bad if the special effects aren't up to the modern day quality of what they think. Because a lot of the films
No.
have great
Here's the
special
here's the
effects.
problem, Matt. The special effects of that movie were years after the special effects of Star Wars, right? So it wasn't about how the time period, the special effects.
Star Wars
of the
didn't have great
time.
effects.
Star Wars has effects that stand up to today.
No, they had to actually go back and retouch them because they were so bad.
No, I have
Yeah,
the
they
original
were
cut
cheap.
on my computer.
Yeah,
like Empire Strikes
Dude,
Back.
you have the original cut?
You
Yeah.
can see through the
Send me
canopy.
send it.
We used to sit, me and Amy and who else was with us would sit and after the show and watch the original Star Wars.
Dude, I want to watch it.
Yeah, we did do that.
You could see all the crappy
Those are the
effects.
best days. Yes.
And you know what? The FX stood up till today.
No, they're crappy.
Yeah, they do.
No, they're
They're
not
crappy.
crappy.
I saw it.
They're not crappy.
I saw
Oh
it.
man,
From LA
Even
is
special
crappy.
effect artists talked about all the mistakes in it,
No,
but they said it's okay because it was the first time they were trying things
it was
out.
an ego trip for George Lucas. He had the technology from their CGI and stuff. Had CGI and stuff had progressed, and George Lucas and his just as far as his artistic ego. I'm not saying like he's an egomaniac, but I am saying that he went back and thought that he could do some of those better, and then there was actually a negative reaction, Carson, to those things because
the CGI stuff is worse than the freaking original.
Yeah.
The original was bad because people look. I know
bad.
it was bad.
No,
It was
It
bad.
wasn't bad. Have you
It
never
was-
seen the original?
The guys who made the first one.
You haven't seen the original, have you?
I watched the behind the scenes making of
You
from
don't
the
have to
original
see the
guys.
behind the scenes, dude. You have to see
It
the
was
original.
so bad
It's better.
that he had to scrap
It is
entire
not-
scenes of it.
It is
because
not
it was
bad.
More reasons to
bad
hate
effect.
Matt's opinion.
Oh my gosh, Matt, you are so
I guess
bad at
you guys haven't watched the documentaries on the
You are
making.
so
of
bad.
it.
We
I don't
have.
fucking
I have.
documentaries. I
You
have
haven't.
the freaking footage.
You
I
haven't.
have the original movie on
You
my
haven't
computer.
watched it.
Wait, what was it that the director said? F you. Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
No, George Lucas scrapped entire scenes footage from Star
Because
Wars
he's a
when they
freaking egomaniac.
No, he did it back in the 70s because he said it was so bad. It was basically like paper cutouts of ships
He did it
flying,
because
and he said they had to reshoot it because it was so bad.
Mike,
because
seriously, where did you get that?
it was a shoestring budget they had. It was shoestring. It was a bunch of college guys who they were just trying things for the first time.
There was a backlash against the stuff because it wasn't people.
We're
didn't
talking
like
about the new special effects. I'm talking about the old ones. The
No,
old ones were
but
so
I'm saying
bad.
There was no backlash against the old ones.
Yeah, for the time period, yeah. Because people were like, wow, that's
Because
cool.
it was freaking awesome and it was groundbreaking and it's still
It was
stays
stop
up.
motion animation from like the Ray Harryhausen days too.
Oh my god!
Well, that
Nobody
was,
respected that
was
today.
Empire.
No one
I'm talking
respects
about
that today.
Jedi. I'm talking about the first one.
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
Star Wars.
It was super low budget too.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't know that?
Completely revisionist history, dude.
You didn't know
This
that.
is revisionist history, man.
I'm surprised you guys. Well, I'm not surprised you guys didn't know that, but no, yeah. you
No,
should watch
no,
the documentary
I
on
know it because I watched all those special edition things where they did the documentaries. I know exactly what you're talking about, and there was a backlash around the time of the laser discs too.
No, you're talking about the new special edition ones. I'm talking about the
No.
old movies.
No.
Oh
it's not the same
gosh,
thing.
dude.
The old movies, he actually scrapped entire scene footage where they got back from the Death Star scenes because it was so bad they had to reshoot them.
But he didn't
Well, that might be
he didn't go back and scrap the movie after it had released. Maybe they reshot stuff, but the
No, he did it
released
before they
copy
released
was
it.
awesome.
He
did it before they released these scrap scenes because they were looked like paper cutout ships flying around. And he said,
he said that
really
in some of the stuff that he did, he just didn't like it because the technology hadn't caught up to what he had a vision for. That's what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying he changed it before they released it in 1970.
Yeah, but the released film was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it was not the best special effects.
What?
I fixed it.
For the time it was the
Yeah,
best.
but
It's literally
I'm talking
groundbreaking.
about now. It's not now.
Well, No,
I'm saying what came out in the theater in
So that means it's garbage, right?
1977
How
freaking
old is that
stands
movie?
up
Oh
to
my
today.
gosh.
If some stuff didn't stand up, it didn't stand up then, so he didn't release it. What came out is still freaking.
It's dated.
Dude, it stands up.
It's dated.
Yeah, it's dated, but it looks realistic. So it's
That's
like
what I'm
watching
saying.
Aliens.
I'm saying it looks really cheesy and dated.
Yeah,
in a
but
lot
it's
of ways.
dated. It's dated in a good way.
Yeah, unlike
Yeah,
CGI,
okay,
which dates
because it's
terrible.
McDonald's.
That's true.
It is not cheesy dated.
It's
No,
McDonald's.
it still looks great. I watch it every year.
Oh well.
It's artistic,
Why
right?
are you wrong about everything, Matt?
Because he wants to make movies and he wants to
trying
sound like
hold
he's
up a
so
mirror.
smart.
You guys won't look at it. You refuse
You're
to
right,
look
because
at the
your mirror is full of mud and poop.
No, it's because you got nostalgic feelings for the movie. I get it.
Matt's feisty because
No,
he's
bro.
running on pure Chick-fil-A right now.
All right, you know what? We're gonna play the movie after this. After we.
This is so nuts.
You guys don't think Star Wars is dated the old special effects?
My gosh.
Again,
Oh man, that's
for
nostalgia.
what it is, it's perfectly fine.
At what point was it dated, or Makasan? What point was it dated? Because
It's from the
even when he tried to do the special editions, people hated him. They were like, "Hey, it's like
original
fluff."
looked better
Yeah,
than
in the
the
90s.
DVD.
It's
The original that he did in the 1970s was better than the CG he produced in 1997.
We're talking
Yeah, I
about
just
right
talked
now.
about
Yeah,
that
though.
definitely.
We're talking about right now. People
I'm talking
look at it and
I'm
go,
talking about
"Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
it's good for
I'm
its
talking about
time.
right
It's
now.
dated, though."
The ones he put on the 90s were trash. I saw those recently. I was like, man, I can't believe the same studio was making Jurassic Park, because those things look terrible. All those alien
Right.
monster things, terrible. Yeah,
Horrible.
but anyway, CG, man. Hey, for the kids.
Well, like I said, if you look at the new gen, they all think that the only good Star Wars started in the 2000s, 1999 to
That's
2000.
not true. I know people young,
No,
a
they
lot
said
younger,
it's-
and they love the old versions. They hate the new shit.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
No,
Comics Bears. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna warrant that. I'm gonna allow that. That's worth.
Flag
that's
on the
worth
play.
bomb.
I'm gonna allow it.
Comics
Anyway.
Bear says, I don't know if Mike is noticing the chat. No, he's not.
Sorry, I'm drawing. It's
And
We
Jeff's,
have a super chat.
Jeff's
I-
job to notice the
Super
chat.
chat for $5 from a fuzzy creature.
Hey,
$5 towards launching cost.
Thank you.
Well, he doesn't think Star Wars 1970 special effects is not dated.
Let's keep those coming up.
You don't think it's dated? Oh man, you guys lost the argument.
Oh man.
Right there.
You know, there's a game called Earthbound, and it was made on the Super Nintendo, and a lot of games are kind of styled like that too. And the graphics are, well, they're 16-bit. They were made in the technology that they had,
So
and
it's bad, but you liked it still.
it is exactly what it was meant to be. And it's strange. You can go back and you can change things, and you could make it 3D, and you could give it ray tracing and do all kinds of fancy stuff and lots of polygons. And what you have might still be good, and it might still tell the story,
Yeah,
but it
ruin
wouldn't be the same, right?
Yeah, it's
And-
like Final Fantasy VII. The remake's terrible compared to the original.
Yeah.
But you have to admit it's not good. It's just you like it because
That's it is good.
That's,
Oh,
that's like
Right?
the
well,
thing.
literally everyone's against you. I don't know how you.
well, no,
get
that's
it wrong.
that's the argument you guys are standing on. It's not good, but
That's
you
the
like
same
it.
thing as the thing.
No
the
one
thing-
said, no one is making the argument that the special effects in Star Wars was not good.
No, you're saying other films.
Only you are.
No, you're not getting it. You're bent on Star Wars. I'm talking about film in general. You guys are saying if it's old, it's done bad. But you know what? I
Never
love
say
I
that.
like
What
that.
case
say
is
that.
that?
You
Anything
never
in
say
the movie
that.
bad?
No,
Straw
it's not.
manning arguer I've ever freaking heard.
Wow, you guys just hypocrisy is abounding right now. You can't see it
Yeah,
because you
coming out
got
of your mouth.
fan goggles on.
Okay,
being-
can I have one moment of clarity here, Matt?
If
Are
hypocrisy
you
is wrong,
saying that
I don't want to be
only
right.
modern things look good?
I'm saying is that's what you guys are saying. You're
Oh,
saying
no, no,
that
no, 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 please
don't
don't
like
say what
old
I'm saying
because
or
it's
what I
bad,
think.
but you
Tell
feel like
me what
it's
you
All right,
think.
one at a time. One at a time. Let's
no. You're
let Amy-
saying that the movies that I mentioned are really badly done, but you still enjoy them. They're bad movies because the effects were bad. But then you're like saying Star Wars is great, and I go, it's dated.
Okay.
that means it's bad, like you're saying. And you're like, no,
okay.
it's not.
So I'm just
You
trying
know?
to understand. So
I
what
didn't
you're
make that.
saying is you enjoy something from a particular era, even if the visual effects or the music or something are very much a part of its time, but you appreciate it as being a piece of worthy art, even though it came from a time that's not right now.
I'm saying is like the special effects, the quality of the effects, all the stuff doesn't matter to me because if the story's good, the concept's fun, then I like it. But I don't go, oh, it's cheesy and bad, but I like it. No, I think it's still good. Because if you say it's cheesy, it's the same thing about Star Wars. Star Wars is cheesy and bad too because it's ridiculous. A robot beeping, making noises, a little dinosaur effect robot, and then these ships and stuff.
Easy because it holds up.
You know? No, it doesn't hold up.
It
doesn't
absolutely
hold
does
up.
hold up.
It's dated looking. That's what I'm saying. But it's still awesome because the story's fun, the characters are fun. It's great. But I'm saying is you're not holding that other stuff to the same standard. That's what I'm saying.
First of all, you're arguing something I didn't say, so you don't include in that discussion.
Well,
I've been arguing the whole time that the movies that you like are trash because they're low quality in writing, low quality in conception, and overall. You can have great effects and it can still be a trash movie, even if it's modern or old. It doesn't matter. So so stop trying to you're using.
No,
different
you guys were saying that it's because of the way it looks.
That's not what I said at all. You're putting words in my mouth.
But you're saying the writing's bad because
no, the writing's bad because it's objectively rad. If it's bad, it's bad.
But why is it bad? What makes it bad? That's why I asked you before, and you said because it looks stupid.
That's not what I said at all.
Well,
if it looks stupid, it is stupid, but it doesn't matter to me because I'm not judging it on that. I just made a whole argument about a stupid show called Land of the Lost about how terrible the effects were, and yet I argued the whole point was that it was still good for what they intended to try to do,
which was to entertain kids.
The movies that those stupid Seagal movies you like, those are just literally cash grabs. That's all they are. With some guy who's too fat to put on his shoes right, and he can only do this stupid martial arts from a chair, and you argue for it like it's Shakespeare. It's not.
They dub him over as well. Then they do.
I'll say something that'll surprise you. I'm not really big into Seagal films.
That is surprising. You're right. I feel like that's a lie. That's
I like Hard to Kill, Mark for Death. And then the movies, when it gets to about mid 90s, is when it's kind of peters out for me. But I do like those other movies because they're good.
Yeah, Under Siege is
Under Siege is good too.
Awesome.
But I don't like every Steven Seagal film. I mean, after Fire Down Below, whatever that was called, that was kind of when I started going down the drain. But I enjoyed all the other films that are just they can't even argue that they were great action films.
They're bad.
They're just one of the best. They set the standard for a lot of different martial arts films.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them.
Yeah.
I think Elliot's got a headache now.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch those kind of martial arts films. I watched Chinese martial arts films.
Yeah, I like those too.
Drunken Master and all those movies.
I like the Kung Fu Theater and stuff like that. But I like all different types of films, not just films from the 80s or just films from the 90s. I like all different types of films, but like I'm saying, my point is, you guys are saying that Star Wars. I mean, think about it. It's a really low budget film, but it just hit people's it hit at the right time, the right spot. The Thing didn't. The Thing came out at the same time as E.T. Everybody wanted a friendly, lovable alien, but they had a killer. Like a
lot better movie.
E.T. came out in the 80s. Star Wars came out in 1976.
No, I mean The Thing and E.T. We're around the same time, I think. Like the release, I think.
The Thing?
I think Thing was 82, right?
Yeah, it did. That's why, and it didn't go down well. And then
that's what John Carver
how
kept
amazing
saying.
It was.
He said everybody liked this friendly alien, and mine was the killer alien. So it didn't do good. It's about time.
I seem to recall that either that or it came out around the same time as Star Wars.
Yeah, he just competed. Yeah.
But another thing you have to remember, I don't think you're getting about Star Wars is that it was revolutionary for the 70s, and that it was so well. A lot of the techniques were so revolutionary that when it came to got around to the mid 90s or whatever, when he started doing all this, or the late 90s, whatever it was, that he did the CGI stuff. that it just wasn't convincing, and people hated it, and they wanted the original versions more than they wanted the special edition.
The practical
Yeah, that's
effects
true.
were very nice.
Yeah, that's
I've
because
still got-
people weren't used to computer back then, but now the new audience, they're only used to computers, so when they see a practical effect, it doesn't look as convincing to them, or to them they're just like, because
I don't know. Those
That's
practical
not true
effects,
at all. Practical effects don't age.
It's true. It's
practical
true.
effects still hold up.
The average
yeah.
movie budget. The average movie budget in 1977 was $5 million. The budget for Star Wars was $11 million.
Wow.
That's what?
Yeah, that's
low
still
budget,
low
man.
budget
Low
for
budget.
a sci-fi
Low
movie.
budget.
That's a McDonald's meal right
Average
there.
budget.
It is
was
low
$5
budget.
million.
That's low budget.
You'd have to be under $5 million to be low budget.
Yeah, but how low budget? You know what I mean? Look at the average
You'd have to
film
be
making.
under $5 million
No,
to be low budget.
So you're saying
I'm
that
getting
most
dumber and
films
dumber
are underneath
longer.
$10 million.
You'd have to be
That's a bunch of
under
BS.
$5 million for it to be low budget in 1977. You hear me, Matt?
BS.
$11 million is
BS.
twice plus more than $5 million. So it was not low budget under any
No, it's low
stretch of
budget.
definition on planet Earth.
It was low budget, and also it's sci-fi. People were iffy on it because sci-fi movies back then were really cheesy. Considered
That is true.
so they were kind of like
A lot of sci-fi movies back then. It's the reason why it hit so hard is because back then most sci-fi movies were very sort of B movie-ish.
Yep.
Right.
yeah, but it hit the right strings, the notes, because like you said, the writing was good, characters were good, but the effects weren't super like jaw dropping or anything
Yes,
either.
they were.
No,
They literally
they
invented
weren't.
technology for that movie.
No, dude, there's a bunch of college students doing the film.
Effects for Star Wars
Oh, that's
revolutionized science fiction. What on earth are you talking about?
Again, dumber.
You guys,
and
you haven't
dumber
seen
and
the
dumber I
film
get.
lately, have you?
Dude,
What?
it's widely acknowledged that that it was groundbreaking, man. I don't understand where are you getting this from, man?
Look at
It
the
really
film.
Devil. He's getting it from the
Look
devil.
at the film. Look at the film.
He's a crazy
Look
person.
at even now. I can't believe you guys are arguing that the effects were like great. You know,
The effects
I
were
mean,
great. The effects
I
stand up
remember
today.
hearing
It's freaking. It's
about-
50 years later, and the effects
like-
still stand up.
it's like the Matrix. The Matrix did not have great effects, but the way they utilized everything was great storytelling. Like if you asked like the Wachowski bros at the time, they were like even saying the effects they were doing were cheesy
Oh my!
effects. You know,
Yeah,
What was the big thing?
Matt.
What was the big thing that people were losing their minds over the Matrix?
It was that
Yeah,
Do you
3D
remember,
camera
Carson?
ill time.
Somebody was
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? What was it? No. What was it, Carson?
they used
It
it
was-
in music videos.
No, it was
Yeah.
the bullet time
They
effect.
used it
The
in
way they
music
filmed it.
videos.
That was groundbreaking for the
No, it
time.
wasn't.
So
It
they
wasn't.
were talking about it. It
was
was good
not.
stuff.
They
Yes,
even
it
built a
was.
whole
You're
new
just
rig for
wrong.
the camera to
Dude,
do
Carson,
turn around.
You're
Carson,
wrong.
you were doing.
Matt,
You were,
you
You're
are
wrong.
insane. You
You're
are a
wrong.
crazy person. And by the way, we're out of
No.
time.
yeah. You're,
Dude, look into it. I suggest people look into it. They even tell
I
you
suggest you
Wachowskis.
actually watch
I
the
grew up when it was.
The Wachowskis will tell you it wasn't groundbreaking tech that they used.
Yes,
But it was the way
was.
they used it.
It
No,
was.
it's the way they used it.
They're
that made
also
it
not.
a difference.
They're also no longer men, so I don't believe anything they say. Next.
Oh my goodness!
You got to watch the behind the scenes making of stuff more.
Oh my God!
you're
What
right,
color is
Matt.
the sky in your planet? Crazy man!
No,
Come
seriously,
on.
you guys don't
In
watch
Matt's
those.
world,
Just watch it.
No,
You'll
you-
say you'll apologize. Well, maybe not, but you'll apologize
you
later.
guys don't
maybe,
know
if you watch
anything.
it.
You guys don't know like I know. I know so much because I'm so knowledgeable. I'm so woke.
Well, if
We
you're wrong,
lived
you got to
through
admit it.
Why are you
But you got to look
trying
into it.
All right.
No.
First up, we have One Doomed Rabbit.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh wow!
That's amazing, Rabbit.
Very good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Beaker.
I think that's the winner right there.
I don't know.
War boy.
As
He's a
I
war
just
boy.
give him some random
He's-
Mad Max things. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
He's great. That's
I
amazing.
just
looks
threw
cool,
things
man.
on the screen.
Wonderful.
It looks real good, man.
That is One Doomed Rabbit, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have Amy. Aw.
Oh, that's terrific. Thank you. This was a lot of fun.
Who was that again?
Miss Piggy and Janice?
No,
Yeah.
who did it?
Oh, I did.
Oh, awesome, Amy.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Yay.
Very nice.
They're really there's some really fun costume designs in that movie series. So that was neat.
Oh, I like that one.
Well, thank you.
Tina Turner. Yeah.
Very cool stuff.
Yeah, Tina Turner was terrible in that movie.
We don't need another hero.
What other movie was she better in?
All right, next up we got the Jarukamanga. Oh,
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it's terrific. I love it.
Aw,
I like the Perry White.
yes, that's cool.
Or is that Lex Luthor?
You know what's
Is
funny?
this Elliot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Elliot,
No,
you
it's
should make that
terrible.
a shirt, dude.
I hate it so much.
I know, me too. You know what's funny?
I would wear that shirt.
You
Yeah.
said Perry White.
I know, that's pretty cool.
I started out as what's his name as Lex Luthor, but then I thought kind of looks like Marlon Brando's Jor-El.
Oh, how funny.
That actually is quite awesome.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
I love that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No, now I gotta tear it. I'm gonna delete it because it's not. It has nothing to do with the subject matter. Is all I could do. I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's great.
We got you.
No, it's Muppets. That's totally the subject.
You transcended the subject.
You know what? This could be a movie poster, or someone's T-shirt during that time. How about that?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whew, I feel better.
It was on somebody's like t-shirt bubble account. They just had one. It's awesome.
Yeah. You know, it's just, they found it in the
As you
trash
do.
somewhere.
I like his.
Found it in the trash.
He's got little shorts. That's awesome.
Yeah, I like Clark Kermit Kent.
The glasses, of course.
And
No sleep. You don't need it. All right. Next up is me.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Mad Max, Mad Max, Mad
That's Mike?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I give up.
I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit drawing.
I
Forever.
give up. Well, no, because I drew Animal too, but mine sucks because it doesn't look like Animal, and Mike's came out really good.
Oh, thank you.
It takes some practice to really study like what makes Muppets work. It's such a different idea.
Yeah. Thank you, Amy, because you got my headspace. You're exactly right, because that's where I am, where I'm having frustrations with it.
Mhm. Yeah, you really just have to kind of pick them up and kind of study exactly what they are. It's strange, but if you think of them as being a hand, it actually kind of gets the skeleton down.
Oh wait, Mike says AI.
What?
Mike says AI. No way. Forget it.
Wait a second. AI.
I like the animation. That's fun.
Wait, what? What? Mike, did you draw that?
I think so.
I just
I
typed
think
it in
so.
AI,
Didn't
and
you
this
say
is what
I
came
think
up.
so?
Here's my sketch.
Okay, see, all right, see, look, that's
Did
not.
you tell the AI to make steps?
All right.
The mystery has been
Mike
solved.
Miller's. Next up, I have to switch to this. Matt Carson. The humongous.
I can't really show his face in their animal's face, but I try to make animal, but you can't really see because he's wearing a mask.
Oh, and he's got a the collar on. Sure.
Yeah, but it's hard to see though because, like I said, he's wearing the mask. And I was blabbing.
It looks like Kermit Gibson.
I was blabbing too much while I was doing this, so I couldn't really.
Yeah, you were.
Put too much
Shut
focus
up.
into it. Yeah, I'm passionate about film, man.
Well, that's
More so
great.
than comics.
Oh, really?
More so than comics.
Do you want to? Do you want to direct?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
You should go to film school.
Not just write and direct, but
learn
write.
something.
No, film school. That's not where you go to learn how to. You can't learn that crap.
Some things you just can't learn.
You can't learn at a film school.
Why are you
You
still
learn-
If you really concentrate, you
You can learn
might.
how to use a
Mike,
camera.
how come you didn't show mine?
Where's yours?
It's on the screen, dude.
He's too busy chewing.
Yeah, why don't you wait your turn?
Dang.
Wow.
We got
Dude, that's harsh.
Gary Shipman's, which has nothing to do
God bless.
with what we're doing.
Whoa!
Really?
What is this? What's going on here?
This is a cover for Titan Mouse and Might issue number 9, now available on
Nice.
Kickstarter.
That looks great.
You know, Gary,
That's
sometimes I
really
feel like you don't take this
guilty.
competition seriously.
I take it serious, Mike.
But he's taking the cover serious.
Well, they found an issue of Titans like in an abandoned comic book store.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
that's what they found.
And if you look really closely, you can see the image of Kermit in the background.
Oh,
Basically-
you know what? Isn't this
Go ahead.
Raz, Raz or whatever his name is? Raza?
Oh,
Rizzo,
yeah.
Rizzo the Rat. Yeah,
Rizzo is Rizzo the Rat. It's
yeah.
Rizzo the Rat in the background.
And this
So-
is clearly a post-apocalyptic landscape.
it's so Lovecraftian. I love it.
Clearly.
He probably got like a speeding ticket, and he was going to contest it, but they're like, "No, you're guilty."
Yeah.
Just the post-apocalypse.
Right.
Yes.
That's
That
what
looks
it is.
great, Gary.
We're
Now,
going to
Titan
send you
has-
to Australia.
You're gonna be a Nazi. Arr.
Gary has so kindly put the link to his Kickstarter up. If you want to go grab a copy of this, which has nothing to do with Mad Max.
It has
or-
everything to do with it, Mike.
So please do go and support our
Also-
friend Gary.
also
maybe
vote
if
for
we
me.
support him enough, next time he'll actually draw the subject.
I don't understand why you pick weird subjects like this.
Because to jostle your creativity.
Yeah.
Well, it did. I did this.
Ay. All right, next up we have Kevin Sharp.
All right.
There's
All
the
right.
Kevin Sharp grunt
That's
again.
the mask shade.
Yes, because it's garbage. Because this was supposed to be Animal as what's that dude with the big
Immortal Joe.
CPAP machine? Is what
Right.
Immortal Joe?
Immortal Joe.
Immortal Joe. There we go. It's supposed to be Animal as him, but I couldn't make the head work and make it. It looks like a raccoon now. I don't know why. and and then there's Gonzo. Well, hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh, that's
Gonzo, Gonzo as Dementus or whatever. And then my Kermit was going to be actually take on. It's the Road Warrior. It's the Road Warrior. No. It's the Road Warrior. It's like, and you would say, hey, Mel Gibson, but it's actually the spikes and everything is from the Road Warriors, which is my favorite tag team. So
That's
yeah,
funny.
he's got a mohawk and the little, but it was going to be a combination of Mel Gibson's gear plus the Road Warriors shoulder pad stuff with the spikes, and then Dementus has Fozzie on his belt, tied to his belt, so where he has the little
You
bear.
put way too much thought into this.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to figure out something that would be fun. Nothing came to my brain, and then I was like, when I was drawing Dementus or whatever, I was getting ready to draw the bear, and I was like, hey, Fozzie Bear, whatever.
You win on thoughtfulness alone.
It sucks because nothing came out the way I wanted to, and then you got Costin saying insane things, and then
I also blame Costin.
Gaslighting the crew.
So what you're saying is Costin got you rattled and got you off your game.
I'm saying that yes, it was his insane accusations and rewriting of history. Oh, I can't even talk anymore, man.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly as a way to
Look, I'm invoking Elliot Fernandez.
Oh no!
I am invoking. This is the first time ever I'm invoking Elliot Fernandez.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You're free,
done.
bro. You're free. You're free.
I'm done.
It's like that scene at the end of Young Guns where
Somebody in the chat just said that they wanted to buy
Oh, I'm sure they did now.
your piece just before
I'm
you did
sure.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, I want to bid on it. Now that you tore it up, you liars. Anyway, no, I love the chat. Sorry, guys. But anyway, I'm sorry. It just, yeah, I pulled it,
feel you,
Elliot.
bro.
I'm so
I feel you.
frustrated, man.
Aw. Good night, King Bob.
Let's all rip up ours tonight.
No, I did the crappy
Solidarity.
thing.
Solidarity.
Just tape
That's
it
been
back
like-
together.
That's been like 3 weeks that I haven't been able to finish a drawing. I'm mad at myself. I really
No.
am.
You always try to make really like 20 characters like in one drawing. So maybe if you just pick one character, then you
I
can
know.
deal with conversation and do a drawing. I try when
see
I
what
draw
the
stuff,
house
I try
said?
to make sure I don't get it too big. So I'm like, okay.
How Comics wants to know if he can now get a discount.
Yeah, now it's only $1,000.
Perfect.
Well, Comics Bear, if you really like it, I can lightbox it. Don't worry.
No, just tape it
I'm
up
sick
and
of-
send it to him. It'll be fine.
Anyway, I see you out there. Anyway, go ahead. What were we doing?
Your animal actually, I was looking at the way you drew his face, and you had the shape of his head actually was like right. It was just figuring out how to use
was,
this over the nose.
this was Elliot.
Yeah.
This was Elliot during while he was ripping up the piece.
Hey, Kitty, you bastard! I'm gonna shoot your ass! I'm gonna shoot your ass from here to Patricio if I have to, you shit dog! You maniac!
That's Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie! Yeah! Yeah, Charlie! Yeah,
For life, Elliot. For life, man.
That movie's so much better than Tombstone. Oh my!
Hey, you want to hear something funny? Charlie, the guy blasting away, that was besides Billy Zane, the guy playing Charlie was one of the guys that was Biff's crew in Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The three guys, Casey's in Moscow. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yep.
Wait, Alfred Proto, you don't get it?
That was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elliot was encouraging me. He's like, "Yeah, Kev, yeah, fair enough,
yeah, Charlie."
Exactly.
So far, who has torn up their art during Drawn and Quartered? Elliot, Kevin. I know I did it once. Anyone else? Is it 3? Mike,
I've deleted some.
you delete. He's like, delete that button, jam it. See, but it's not the same effect, cathartic feeling. Than
I'll have to draw traditional next time. I'll
yeah,
sort
so you
of
can
come
tear
around
the
to it.
pieces. It's something freeing about it.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
We gotta show.
That
We
was
gotta show
beautiful.
Melissa's.
Oh,
It did my
Melissa.
heart good to
All
see
right,
Elliot laugh that hard. That's
Oh
all.
man, I haven't laughed like that in a long time. When you said that and I saw what's going on, I said, "Oh no! Oh, you're right. That was me. You go, Charlie."
Oh man, Melissa's rad. Hold on a second.
What?
Oh my gosh.
All right, Melissa's got my vote tonight. Look at this.
Aww.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's the Muppet Mobile too.
Look at Melissa go. There you go.
Oh my goodness. Very special habitat.
She said, "While you guys are arguing about stupid stuff, I got
Yep.
all of y'all."
Exactly.
Moving on the road.
We gotta make it to Hollywood.
No, they're moving down the
No
road.
matter what.
No matter
Moving
what.
right along, boom, 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 boom.
Moving down the road.
Footloose and fancy free. I gotta say that I don't like AI, but that video too that Mike posted was crazy.
That was awesome.
I was like, what?
This is a airdrop explosion.
Kaboom.
Moving
I
right
like
along.
the hand drawn 2D version.
okay. Well, I think we got all of them displayed.
Okay, all right. Let's go. This is the everybody get on over to the vote at the straw poll. There we go.
Yes.
Got Hot says vote. Waka waka waka, lovely day. Let's go.
Bye. Yep.
Oh, Tommy. All right, let's see. We've got Elrod Flash with the great Gonzo. I'd give him a Mad Max name, but he already has one. That's true.
That is true.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Camilla. Oh.
That's the shape of his head too. That car. It's great.
Who is that? Who is that again?
That's
Gonzo.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, Gonzo.
Gonzo. I apologize.
Well, it depends on which.
Well, I meant who is the artist. I'm sorry. I should be
Yeah.
proud of
What was Gonzo's name when he was Darth Vader in?
It's not Gonzo?
Oh, he was
No.
Darth Vader in the movie.
In the Muppet Show.
Oh.
Oh, I know he
You
was
remember?
Gonzolo in the Muppet Babies.
Hold on a second.
Gonzolo.
Gonzo?
Muppet Show, Star Wars, Gonzo. You don't remember Pigs in Space?
Oh.
Pigs in space.
Oh my gosh.
Master Luke, but shouldn't we be looking for a safe refuge on this planet?
Exactly right, 3PO.
I know. We could hide in that cave over there.
Ah, a good plan.
What a great helmet.
This is Darth Nader.
Yes.
Darth Nader. Okay.
Well, what do you want of us, Nader?
I don't want to hear the Mark Hamill anymore. That guy. All right. Darth Nader. Let's see. Doug Smith made up my own Muppets. Wow, that's
Oh. That's a cool angle.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man.
Oh,
I love the
yeah.
cactus pipe.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see the musical version. Proto says that's metal. All right, so there's Doug Smith once again. Next up, we've got the Hal Comics with Pigiosa, a Mad Muppet Saga.
That's a good
that's
one.
good.
Oh
That's
my
a good
gosh.
Whoa. Wait, what?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Where's her hand?
Muppet hand.
Oh,
Where's her
no.
hand?
Muppet hand is
no.
Kermit.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. I like it.
Kirby.
Oh, and the Immortan Joe is that the giant Muppet.
Yeah, that giant dude. Yeah.
The man-sized Muppet. That's T-shirt worthy, says Alpha Proto.
Yeah, it is.
What the heck is my computer locking up? All right, Alamo Rules wants out of here with the animal, the original Mad Max Muppet, of course.
I like that.
Oh.
Very nice.
Animal.
Some
Oh,
good
Gary
ones
had
this
to
week,
go,
really.
but stuck around long enough to say he had to go.
Yeah, I couldn't even begin to try to design like a Mad Max animal car. Just how to do that from scratch.
All right. Do we have freaking computers like locking up? What the heck? Alamo Rules wants out again, but with Gonzo. Gonzo has his dream come true. I'm lost.
It's a bunch of chickens.
Oh,
But what does that relate to Mad
These
Max?
chickens, Gonzo.
Is it because
You're too young for this, Kevin?
Oh, okay.
Elrod has a raster blaster. Nice. With the rat on top of it.
Swings is amazing.
Oh, the head.
Wait, why is there an Elliot edition? Hold on.
What?
It says, oh, place Dawson's head here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, somebody took a little personal. by having bad taste.
I think I know who Elliot's voting for.
See, that's why I don't have photos of myself online.
My brother from another mother and a weird human soliciting artists Fito do sledge covers for charity. I feel like there's a typo or two in that.
That's pretty Snarf puppet.
Oh wow, that is.
That's Snarf.
Snarf,
He's
Snarf.
Lino.
Yeah, Snarf.
He's Lion-O. I didn't even get that.
Oh gosh.
Who is that?
I'm not sure. I mean,
Jeremy Cox.
It's Elrod.
Looks like
I
Jeremy
guess.
Cox almost.
That's Elrod?
That doesn't look like Jeremy Cox.
Yeah, it does.
Alamo Rule says, I used to play drums here, so here's my stuffed animal. I used to have a stuffed animal, too. The actual puppet. I wonder if those things are worth
Oh,
anything.
that's cool.
All right, and that's it. Moving right along through the wastelands and the dead sands, searching for water. Here in Saskatchewan. Moving right along. All right, let's start with Matt Cosson. Who would you like to vote for your pros pick?
Let's see. Well, it's not going to be Elrod, unfortunately. I do like his Gonzo piece. Let's see. I do like Doug Smith's piece a lot too, and the Howls. And let's see, animal one. Who did that one? Animal.
Oh, down. Oh, wait.
Yeah, who did that?
Alamo Rules. Juan Soto.
Oh, that's a great
Juan
one.
Soto.
It's a toss-up between. Man, I like those three. Can you come back to me? I'll come back. I gotta figure out which one. I like all three of them.
Kevin Sharp.
Yes. Everybody was kicking out some creative ones, so I give you much love, but I got to go with Hal.
Howl. All right. That would make a good shirt. Jarokamanga.
Elliot edition.
Elliot edition. How did I know? Rabbit.
How?
Howl. 2 for Howl. La, la, la. Missy?
I think I'm going to choose Elrod's Gonzo entry.
That's just.
I mean, sorry. Elrodimus's is toward the top.
Up at the top?
Elrodimus's Gonzo.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
okay.
one.
So 1 Elrod, 1 Alamo, 2 Howl. All right. Amy?
I really like the creative little Muppets that Doug made this week. I think those are really
1
neat.
Doug, 1 Rod, 1 Alamo, 2 Howl. Herman.
3 for Powell.
3 for Howl. Back to you, Matt Cosson.
Oh man.
Ah.
I do like Doug Smith's creativity. I like his take. I like his Muppet designs. Howell did a really great job of that design. His name is Big Ed, Alex something. That's a good one. So, but also like.
Wait, so
I like the little chibi looking animal.
Oh, the animal? Yeah.
So,
he's-
but Oh, man. Just because
I know
it's
they're all so good.
yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go with. I'll go give it to the house. You get like a movie poster design, even though I don't like Furiosa. Um,
All right. I'll vote with Howl too, and that will make Howl Comics this week's pros pick. Why is my computer so slow tonight?
Wow.
Good job, Hal. Good job.
Sorry,
Right
it's
on,
not
Hal.
coming up. There it is. All right, then let's see. Stuff.
Thanks for drawing this, Dylan.
Moving right along, footloose and fancy free. I'm gonna bring up the straw poll, but my computer is super duper super lagging for some bizarre reason.
It could be the solar minimals. Those are just
All right, let's put Melissa at the top. Let's put Gary at the bottom because he didn't do anything.
Wow, that's harsh.
Well, he didn't, did he?
Well, he actually did. He did have an image.
He didn't, did he?
I'm not even sure he drew that during the show.
He did not.
Just,
Did not draw.
yeah, I was going to say, yeah. He
Actually,
didn't
you know
do
what? I'm gonna
anything.
put Matt at the bottom just because he was so annoying today.
Big surprise.
All
But I'm
right,
willing to take the hit.
I gotta tell Gary you said that.
take the hit.
It was worth it.
Let's see these results. I think we've got enough. Do we have enough votes for results? Gosh, this is so slow. It's driving me nuts. All right, presenting. Share screen. Why is this so slow? Wow, how did I win? Oh wait, spoilers. In last place, didn't bother drawing anything, so he deserves it. Gary Immortan Gary Shipman. In
Okay.
second to last with 42 points, Kevin Dr. Bunsen Dementis Honeydew Sharp. Interesting name.
I know,
Tied
right?
for third. No wait. 1, 2, 3.
That's
4.
actually a Muppet
I-
name, with the exception of Dementis.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
We don't know what his middle name is.
Tied for
He
fifth.
gave
with
me the
47.
bald one. He gave me the bald one with the glasses.
You're bald, Kevin.
Yes, I know.
Okay. I just
It's
wanted
a
to-
little on the nose. I'm saying it's a little on the nose.
Right. Was a little on the dome. I think.
Mental note for next time.
All right.
Yeah.
In fifth place, tied with 47 points, Matt was watching 80s movies in the womb. Carson and Amy, Mad Max versus Strawberry Shortcake. Lester, Amy, you were robbed. You definitely should have beaten Matt. In fourth place with 51 points, one doomed. Nothing from the 80s is good. Rabbit.
I mean, that's
Terrible.
not right.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Exactly.
The peanut butter medal tonight with 53 points. Got robbed. Should have got first place. Melissa Crazy
Yeah.
Harry was in Thunderdome. Lester in second place with 59 points. Elliot.
That was
a Highlander fanatic. Fernandez.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
And didn't deserve it, but got it anyways. Tonight, the gold medal goes to me again. I'll relent my gold medal, and you guys can all have the other ones. Mike, Highlanderophobe Miller.
Familiar.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Highlanderophobic. I'm just realistic about these.
Yeah, right.
So, anyways, yeah, if nobody's noticed, thanks everybody for being here. Congratulations to everybody who won, and for everyone else for showing up. But how did Mike win? I don't know, Comics Bear. I honestly don't know. I didn't even put myself near the top today, so whatever.
You drew
I
a
I guess you guys just really, really like me.
Aw.
So
You're
if you really, really
surprised.
like me, please go through the videos I've been uploading every day. I'm trying to build my channel up once again. And every like, every comment, every share, every interaction helps the algorithm to grow. So please, when you get those notifications, do go ahead and, click the video, watch it if you would. That'd be great. That also helps. And if you don't like my take on something, let me know, because I'm not always right, just mostly.
Exactly.
That's pretty impressive.
Your takes have been good so far. So
Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying not to do a I hate everything channel. That's not really who I am, and not really what I want to do.
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm trying to do. Well, I hate everything you like, Matt. But that's
Every other 80s movie.
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody for being here. Anybody got anything else? Oh, yeah, Afar. I've been uploading pretty regularly to Afar. So let me see if I can find that. Grab it, put it in the chat. If everything wasn't so dang slow.
That's been really cool. There's a lady at our church who opened up a school for children who have some learning disabilities, and she's doing really well with them. I thought, something visual like that would be great. So she was thrilled. So she's working
wow.
that in her class. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Are you showing her the webtoons?
Yep.
Sure, with the junior pastor and all that.
That is radical. That is rad. All right, let's see how we're doing over here with the t-shirt design.
Look at those colors.
Legit, dude. I want that as a shirt.
Should I do the K or the S? So keep the S on there?
The K, dude.
I have a K version.
Do the K. Kermit. Yes.
Nice.
Dang, you did all the players during the show with all the artwork. You separated everything.
Frog here.
I mean, I drew it, penciled it, and I inked it. Yeah.
Wow, that was. Whew, that seemed like it was fast.
Yeah, Charlie.
I'm getting faster at this stuff. It turns out, but I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
practice makes perfect.
I'm not sure if it matters, but
Now I want to watch Young Guns again.
let's watch it. Let's watch it afterward.
So good, dude.
I'll watch it with you.
All
I haven't
right.
seen that movie in a long time.
All right, thanks everybody for hanging out. But you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So God bless us, everyone. Say good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody, and thank you for putting up with me during the stream. Appreciate it.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Fair
Charlie.
enough.